Oh shoot! I didn't even add you to the freaking bro. There you are.
Hey,
What's going on, dog?
what's up, bro?
Oh man, so dude, so nice to finally talk to you, bro. I feel like I know you because I watch your obviously you watch your content every day, but I'm glad you're here, bro. I'm very glad you're here. So
Thank you, bro. I feel
I,
the same about you because I watch you and Joey a lot, and seen obviously all your videos and a lot of other live streams as well.
sick, hell yeah, dude. So the feeling is mutual, but it was totally on me, guys, for why we got the time zone messed up. So that's on me. It's not on DJ. And then I told my Discord, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be on in 30 minutes. But I woke up and I totally didn't see the I'm a mess today, guys. I'm a mess today. Like I said, I was telling DJ, I work. It's peak season at UPS, so they got us working 14-hour days, 7 days a week. So I'm on like,
Ooh,
yeah, the
that's rough.
battery is low, but we got it. We're gonna have a fun one tonight. And so yeah, dude, so what's going on? Do you want to introduce yourself before we get started?
Yeah, so I'm DJ. DJ's Poke Center, brand new business online, just for now, anyways. Just started getting into Japanese, like just sell Pokemon. And I get my first shipment or first trial of Mega Dream tomorrow, so we'll see how that does. English has been doing really well, and I'm excited to try out Japanese, man. See if that's any good.
As a Japanese collector, I'm happy. I just watched your video, so I'm very happy that you'll be right here with me in the Japanese market. Do you collect Japanese cards?
I have never collected Japanese before. Just
Dang.
English, yeah.
Okay. Are you going to start?
I hope not, because I have a problem. I love to open Pokemon, and so do my kids. But like, I'm also trying to run this business, and so, dude, like, there's been a lot of times where, especially my daughter, the guilt trip me, like, oh, just one more. We'll open a booster bundle, and then we all get one, and then, we open prismatic a lot because that's what they like to open, and you never get anything prismatic. So my daughter starts crying. I'm like, all right, just one more for everybody, but that's it, guys, and then it adds up, man. You're a couple $100 in the hole. And I'm like, no, wait, that was the business's stuff, so I'm trying not to.
Yeah, I watched your live with Joey, and I heard you say that you love ripping prismatic, and I'm like, dude, there couldn't be a worse set to open. I don't understand the English market in a sense of like how people just continue to chase, is it minus the price of the cards. But I think you should start opening some Japanese, dude. I'm gonna root for you, bro, to start opening Japanese, because it's like you get 3 guaranteed ARs, you get like 2 to 4 EXs, and then you get your secret rare. So it's or SAR. So it's pretty.
That's cool.
It's a nice experience, like every time. Like when my channel first started, it was an opening channel, and dude, I would spend $150 at like these Walmart runs and just get annihilated, every single time. So in Japanese, it's so much better. And then of course the texturing's better, and the cards are easy to degrade, and so on and so forth. But you should start opening some Japanese. It'd be cool.
It's a lot of the pressures from my kids, right? Because on their tablet, they see the top YouTubers, they see the YouTube shorts, and like, oh my god, I got a god pack, right? So like, they're not really interested in getting EX cards and like lower stuff. So they're not happy, man, if they don't get, at least on the English side, like SIR, if they don't get the evolution, or they don't get. We've been opening a lot of Phantasmal Flames. If they didn't get the Charizard, it's just like all mopey and sad. I'm like, but we got Wooper. And they're like, who cares about Wooper, Dad? I'm like, no, you should be happy. We're just opening. It's hard to trick them, man.
Do your kids like watch like that TCG content where like they see like big hits and stuff?
Oh, yeah. It's all in their algorithm. They know every top chase before I do. My son will tell me the value. He'll be like, do you know the top 10 most expensive cards in the world? And I'm like, no, maybe Charizard, but like base set or first edition. He's like, well, number 2, 3, 7, blah, blah, blah. Where gold stars this, that. I'm like, dang, dude. Like, that's what they see in their algo, though,
That's crazy.
The million thing and all this,
Do like, when I was younger, we had you remember the magazines, right? Would tell you like that's what we had, and then it was that's pretty much it. So now these kids are just like that times 1 million and they get to see, you know, TCG content on their phones. Dude, yeah, that's nuts. That's so crazy. Next thing you know, your son's gonna be like, Dad, I know how to run the business. Just pass me the
So like these, you know, you would think, I think a lot of adults think that like you're gonna show your kid these, right? And they're gonna be like, wow, like, oh my God, right? I got the blowtorch, right? You think, I can only speak for my kids, but they're like, Rotom EX. Like I said, my daughter cries. My son, he doesn't cry, but he's like, and I'm like, dude, what's wrong? Like, we've opened like 3 booster boxes together. Still haven't got that Charizard.
Dang.
And then they're so sad afterwards. And I'm like, guys, it's okay. Like, we'll get the Charizard. And they're like, no, it's not okay. Because you just wasted so much money. And I'm like, don't worry about the money. I'll worry about the money. And they're like, no, that could have been the family's money. And that's what my wife says. She'll be like, oh, there we go, wasting more money.
Damn.
You know, and so then it's a guilt trip, bro. If you don't hit, it's a guilt trip.
Bro, thank God my girl, like she doesn't really know like the prices of all that stuff. She'll pop on the lives here and there, but she doesn't understand the prices, so I don't have that pressure to you know, to do all that stuff. But that's crazy, bro.
And then when my kid does get a good one, because he's so into it, he starts crying when he got a Zekrom, and I was like, dude, that's a BWR. I was like, that's so cool. He's like, look how off-centered it is.
No.
And I was like, no. He cried. He's 9, man. He's a little kid. So he's like, I can't believe I finally got it. Because we tried so hard.
This is not gonna Beckett. This is not gonna Beckett 10.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy.
That's why, like, I went to a card show with a couple of my boys like 2 weeks ago, and I looked at my homie Sammy and I was like, my kid is never stepping. We don't have kids yet, but probably next year we're gonna start trying. But I was like, my kid is never stepping foot into a card show. Like, there's just no. You see these kids like wheeling and dealing all these. I'm like, hundreds of that. I'm like, bro, like I don't know if do you watch any like sports card content?
Sometimes I do.
Bro,
sometimes
there's kids that are sharks, like full YouTubers, like 10, 12 years old, sharks, like doing $10,000 deals, like stone face, like off from a deal. Is like, that's not the percentage I'm looking for. Can you like, dude, it's crazy. I'm like, where are they learning this from? But it's absolutely nuts. So my kid is never stepping foot into a card show. It can get tricky fast. Cause like now kids, like, you know, kids open a booster box, dude, there's no way in hell my parents were letting us open a booster box. Crazy.
I got one booster box. Oh, Joey's in here. What's up, dude? I got one booster box. My dad came back from Iraq or Afghanistan. This is like a long time ago. Second edition. You know, Pokemon was still new in the 90s. And I forget how many cards are in there or how many packs are in there. Let's call it 30. I don't know. Maybe it's 32, right? And then I opened 31 of them. I gave one to my neighbor. He gets the Charizard. It was like the most devastating thing, bro.
Then you probably put that Charizard straight into his pocket, carried it around for.
He didn't know anything about Pokemon, and I had to, but he knew it was Charizard because everybody in the neighborhood's there. There's like 20 people watching, and they're like, "That's the Charizard!" So I had to trade him every holographic I had, like every single one for it, and I got it back.
Yeah, right. And he was like the cool kid all week.
He was, man.
Those are good times. I was like, when I think about like when I got my first Japanese card, like I had a Japanese card and it was cards in my binder. Dude, I'm from Salinas, California. You probably don't know where that is. It's like crappy little it's where lettuce comes from, pretty much. Like we're the lettuce capital of the world. So if anytime you grab a piece of lettuce, you'll see picked in California.
Thank you.
Small farm, like immigrant city. Well, bro, I had Japanese cards in my binder. I'm like, how the hell did I get some Japanese stuff in my binder? How did that make its way down the coast of? Yeah, it's insane. But man, that's kind of like the whole ignorance is bliss thing was so great as a kid. Like you just, you know, you're just in it in the moment. Like that's kind of, I don't know if you heard me talk about it on the last slide, but that's how I am with One Piece. Like I don't want to look at like the top cards like at all.
No,
I just
enjoy it
because I just want to, you know, I don't like, I'm enjoying the art. I'll go in and I see like these common cards from like my favorite characters. I'm like, okay, cool. That's going straight to the binder. Like, I don't want to look at pricing. Like, I don't know. And I don't want to know because it's a slippery slope for me.
I respect it, man. One Piece. I have a question for you. The longevity of One Piece, is it just this TV show and like manga?
Nah, bro. I'm telling you right now, like you guys, the guys in the chat are gonna laugh at me, but I could see. I mean, we look at just like the base set, right, and how expensive the first, like from base set to like the past 5 sets are doing, and then to this new one. The new one's like the waifu set, all the, like the strong female characters. Like, dude, it's going to be one of the biggest, like I should have struck on that opportunity from the base set. Well, it's like it's the strongest. Like it just won if you guys can correct me in the chat, they won like some type, not a Nobel Peace Prize, but like a huge like story prize of like the greatest story in like the past 25 years. Diehard cult fan base. The TV has been the manga or the anime series has been going for what, 15 plus years?
In a long time.
Yeah, and dude, they're like, you ask anybody, they would say that One Piece is the best anime of all time. You know, I'm a huge anime guy, and I could say that it is for me. You know,
that's cap.
What's your favorite anime?
Oh man, definitely One Piece, man.
You're a Dragon Ball Z guy, huh?
Dragon Ball Z for life, my boy.
I knew I got hella
Vegeta. Bro. Come on, bro. But I mean, there's more depth to anime than Dragon Ball Z. Like, that's my favorite. It's definitely not the best.
Yeah.
Like, but it is to me. But I know it's not the best. You know.
Yeah. I grew up. That's where it all started with me. It was like Ghost in a Shell, and then Dragon Ball Z. But Dragon Ball Z, bro, they like, it's the same storyline for the past like 25 years. Like, how many times you gonna fight Cell?
That is crazy. Okay, the movie, that is true. That the new movie that came out, that is true, bro. They're like in they're doing intergalactic, what's it called, the universes that keep expanding, and there's like
Universe Beyond or whatever. Or I haven't watched it in Dragon Ball Z in a while.
Have you seen Super?
Yeah.
Bro, that's totally different than Z. Like, completely different.
I know, but it's like, you see what I mean though? It's like the same, like we're training and then like an alien bad guy comes in and then we just go beat him up. And it's just like, there's not a progressive storyline. Like, let's say like Naruto or One Piece, you know, that's at least how
I mean, I think Shippuden's way better than One Piece.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Have you watched One Piece?
I have, but it's like so kiddie and like,
you gotta, so that's the thing. You gotta make it like into like past season 10. I know it's hard. I know.
How many episodes is that, bro?
A lot, bro. Right now we're on episode like 300, 400. But we did it in like 2 months. So you can do it. And like you can watch it with your kids. They do cuss a little bit and there's like some some boobs and stuff, but it's not anything crazy. Like, but it's one of the, like, my barber, he pushed it on me. He's like, dude, you gotta watch One Piece. Like, because I just finished, we just finished Naruto, and he's like, you guys gotta do One Piece. I was like, it just looks like not for me. And then we made it through the first 2 seasons, and I was like, oh crap, this, like, you just get the character development is so S tier. Like, I always judge an anime by like, in the first couple series, is there a serious enough time, like storyline to make you like really sad or like cry or like really emotional? Right. And that's what won me over One Piece. I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but there's just some crazy stuff where you're like, dang, I'm crying. Like, I'm
not crying. You are.
Yeah, I just started this anime and I'm already crying. Like, it's kind of like, did you watch Naruto? Did you finish it?
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I mean, Naruto, like regulars, it's okay, but like Shippuden or whatever.
Yeah, bro.
Fire, bro.
Fire. The tuning exam, bro. If you didn't cry like when they were kids, dog, like, you have no heart.
I didn't cry, but it was sad.
It's sad, bro. It's sad. Yeah. So, all right, let's get back to the Pokemon stuff. But yeah, it's the truth, bro. One Piece is the truth. I don't have any booster boxes. My capital is limited until I go to Japan. We're going to Japan like in 2 months, so
congrats.
I gotta save. Have you ever been?
No, I used to live in Korea for 7 years, but never
sick.
Japan. Yeah.
Did you ever dabble with Korean Pokemon cards?
Nah, no, not at all, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was young. I was in the clubs. Oof, boy, them Korean clubs.
Oh, I bet.
I wouldn't think about no damn Pokemon. No offense. Hey, that was great.
Trying to catch them all, but a different type of. Know what I mean? We're about the same age, right?
I'm 36.
36. Oh, we're right there. I'm 34.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel you. So if anyone knows my channel, I love Korean Pokemon cards. I think they're the same as English as far as like the quality and stuff. In Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield, I don't recommend. It's pretty tough. The cards with it, they would like peel off from each other. It was a good. So, but they're still really cheap, like online. Like I buy my cards from a shop called Pokio.shop, and their booster boxes are like $20, $25. Like now, now, bro. Yeah. Shipped to the US, $25.
Wow.
CC Korea is also a good one, but they have a Chinese product there as well, but they're a little bit more taxed. Like you're paying an extra like $5 to $10, but Pokio.shop is awesome.
Or
Pokio. Pokio. POKIO.shop.
Okay. I'm gonna save that.
Yeah,
that didn't come up. I must have okay. I'll ask you later.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. I mean, dude, they're the plug, and their little AI chatbot like responds so fast. Like I was like, am I talking to somebody? Like this thing is the service over here is great, but huge into Korean Pokemon cards. It's good. They're great, but yeah, just quick question if you like the Korean cards.
So I'm trying to. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out like how the Japanese buying of Pokemon works, and this was like my first experience. You know, it was supposed to arrive today, my dream, but it comes tomorrow due to severe weather, right? So in China, I've dealt with China a long time, not for Chinese Pokemon, but with the crypto side. I had a YouTube channel about that, and I would buy and different crypto machines and stuff. And so it was really fast paced because you could just send them crypto. So, I mean, you didn't have to ask your bank. I didn't have to deal with tariff fees and all this other garbage and stuff. So like with the Japanese side, it's very different dealing with all the fees and having to use my actual bank account. It's so much slower and it's definitely different.
Yeah. Do you sell Chinese products on your site as well?
I have not tried that. I've been exclusively English until now. I'm going to try out Mega Dream. If it sells, cool. If it doesn't, then I'll pull the plug on Japanese for my store.
Yeah, I was eating dinner and I just watched your video on the whole, Japanese like the process. And a lot of English collectors, they have no idea about that, right. How the prices fluctuate so differently. I don't know if you know this about and you guys could correct me in the chat, but I was told from multiple people that live in Japan, the singles. So if you go and you buy, like let's say on release day, you go buy the Dragonite SAR. You'll buy the card and it won't ship for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Really?
So what they'll do is they're waiting for the price to actually correct. And then once the card finds a floor, they'll see if it's a good deal, if they give it to you for a good deal or not, and then they'll send the card out. It's happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
I'm not ignoring you. It's work. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you straight. But yeah, bro. I mean, I hope that Japanese sells great for you, dude.
I hope it does too, man. Because English is a really difficult game to get into. You know, somebody like in my position or anybody who's just starting off, getting product is, dude. Like everybody wants 85, 90%. It's kind of cooled off because it was like 95 or 100%, right? Like full on market. People are being a little bit more reasonable. I have seen some things for like 80%. But it's always like a couple things. It's not like huge collections. And as soon as I make a short or as soon as I make a video mentioning something, it's all sold out, right? So I need bigger collections. And it's really different and just tough, right? The people who can win on the stores are people who have the distro. But it's like, okay, well, how do you get the distro? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Japanese is nice because it's like, okay, I can get this. It's a lot more risk. It's a lot more pain and suffering and doing it. But at least I can give it under market or like closer to market. So I'm trying it. I hope it works well.
Yeah, the English market, I couldn't imagine how hard that is, dude. Like for a new business. Like, could you maybe talk about that really quick? Like how has your first year or so been with?
Oh, I've only done it for a little over 2 months now.
Oh, 2 months. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was probably 6 months of prep. So I was just sitting there watching every business content creator's stuff. Like I would say Pokey and he was probably the best like how to, because he has like how to ship. And then you would think like, oh, I just buy some boxes. Like, no, dude, like I had to spend like almost $1,000 worth of boxes on probably 20 variations of different sizes of boxes that are 1 inch taller than the other one or 2 inches wider than the other one. And are you going to sell Blooming Waters? Are you going to sell Lucario? And then I would mess up and I'd be like, oh no, I don't have enough of this size. And very difficult to get the product. So like the only ways that I have found, it's either Discords, which has an inherent risk, right? Like going into a Discord that's buy and sell, like, are they really going to pay me? You know, I mean, are they really going to give me the product? I've been scammed like only once, thankfully. It was like 2 small ETBs, but very high risk, right? So Discords have been okay. I don't recommend people do that, by the way. It's super risky. Facebook Marketplace, but again, you know, people are so greedy with it. They're trying to get 100%. And I have worked it to where like there are a couple people I could talk to, but depending on how hot the market is, they're not going to sell it. And if I can't get it at an okay deal, I also have to pay state taxes because I'm an official business. It's not like a hobby, right? So I have to pay state taxes, and Shopify between those two is about 9.1%. So if I get it at 80%, you can already say maybe I'll make 11. And that's if I charge full market, right? And I try not to charge full market. Sometimes I have to, but I really try not to, because then it's at that point, like if you're charging full market, I might as well just get off eBay. You know, so really sometimes I make like 6%, 5%, 8%. You know, it's not really, bro. It's not always like that. It's not, but a lot of times it is. The third thing I tried was Patrons. So you'll see people like Pokemart, which unfortunately he doesn't have a spot, so I didn't try his. But if you're familiar with Rudy from Alpha Investment, he'll always say like, join my Patreon, I'll sell you Pokemon. That was, I'm gonna be honest, I love Rudy as a content creator. Terrible program if you're trying to run a business. Terrible. He sells at full market value, everything. There's no deals. Don't believe none of that. And they'll tell you that. Don't believe that. So that was off. I was like, okay, this is useless to me. This is good if you're a collector and you want to pay full market. But so cut that one out. Tried some others, and a non-TCGs was pretty good. He's pretty fair. So he'll do like in between MSRP and market. So he leaves you a little bit of skin on the bone so you can put it in your store. Yeah.
Yeah. And what are your the margin that you try to aim for? What percentage you try to aim for do you do every month or per product? Or
I try to do 10% profit on my store. Like I said, though, dude, so I bought 100 Phantasmal Flames ETBs, and honestly, probably 10 of them had a tear or a hole. Damn. So it's just, you just never know what you're going to get. And like a lot of people selling it, they just say, oh, it's sealed. But then not knowing, hey, if I send this to a customer and it's got a huge hole in it, they're going to be upset. So then at that point, I won't make my 10%. I'll pretty much sell it at cost. I'll be like, okay, all right, guys, I'll discount this one $7 if you want it, or $5 because it's whole.
Damn, dude.
It's tough for sure. But for me, the biggest, most important thing is like, of course, learning, but really getting my sales numbers up. So right now I'm at like $28,000, and then eventually get to like that 6-figure number. And when I apply for distros, I can say, hey, you know, I am an online business. That's true. However, I have 6 figures in sales over the last 12 months. This is, you know, here's my tax, blah, blah, blah. I would like to apply, and maybe just proving it'll be worth it in the end. I hope.
Yeah. Are you more excited for another bull market, or are you hoping for a bear market so that you can get product? Or I don't know how.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Dang, dude. I think bull market for me at the moment is tougher to get product for sure. So I would probably say a full-on bear market collapse. I don't see that happening, like a full-on collapse.
I don't either.
You know what I mean? I don't see that. But dude, during the bull market, I mean, even 3 months ago was like next to impossible. A lot of stuff I did have to pay full market on, like Prismatic, when it went to like 90.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'll take as many as you can get. I bought like 70 from a guy, like 30, and then I just sold them for like 110 when it went back up, and then went to like 130 and stuff. And so, yeah, it's definitely way harder to get product during a bull run.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you see? So, I mean, you kind of already said, but do you see a big collapse coming in the Pokemon market, even going into Ascended Heroes?
Okay. I just want a disclaimer. My opinion means nothing. I am very unqualified to answer this with all 2 months of online business that I have. Okay.
Yeah.
My guess, I'm really torn on this, because when I listen to Rudy, do you listen to Rudy often?
Every video.
Rudy,
I don't miss one.
Rudy seems to think 2026 is going to be like insane, right? Like buy what you can now. Don't go all balls deep. Can I curse? I'm sorry if I
no, all day.
Okay, like don't go balls deep, but like be selective and buy some good stuff because 2026 can be insane. So on one hand, I'm like, man, that's the GOAT right there. Like this dude, what he's talking about. The other hand, I hear like a non-TCG say from his sources, which to be fair doesn't mean anything because there's no receipts, but I do trust the guy. Say, hey, we're about to get mass reprints. The real reason that we're getting that gap from January 30th to the ETBs in February, the middle of February, is because Pokemon, my sources are telling me, are going to give out all these booster boxes, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know, to be honest with you. So there's so much noise going on. I don't know who to listen to. And so I consider it from every angle that I'm hearing, and then I just say, okay, I'm just going to do my own thing. I am still buying, not as aggressively, trying to be a little more selective. Okay. So I am still buying just in case it goes up. And if it doesn't, the good thing about Pokemon, you keep it sealed, that sucker goes up eventually. So
I take what Rudy says with a giant grain of salt. I love him to death. He was like one of the reasons why I started to have a small, Pokemon investing portfolio, but I trust a non-TCG way more. He seems like he's more in the know, especially when it comes to the restocks, where I think Rudy has too much on his plate. He's like a little spread too thin.
Could be. I don't know what to think, right? So I just bought 24 Surging Sparks booster boxes for the store. I've been also buying, and I don't know if Joey's still here. He's gonna hate me. I've been buying some of the crappier sets. Like Stellar Crown, I just bought a sealed case of that, and then some extra booster boxes because it was so cheap, man. So cheap to where it's almost MSRP.
Yeah, I just watched your video on that one. You're like, I don't even like Stellar Crown.
Yeah, like it's not good. It's not. I'm not gonna lie, it's not good. But it's so cheap.
Yeah, I'm on Team Stellar Crown though, bro.
Are you?
Yeah, bro. Here, let me argue it because look. If the Paldea evolved Magikarp can hold that puppy up, why can't Bulbasaur and Squirtle hold Stellar Crown up? Like I think Stellar Crown's gonna be the set where everyone's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't see this play coming. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this box is. It's so like in our face. The trainers are amazing in that set. And then you have the two really popular ARs. I just don't understand what's there to not believe in. I don't, especially at such a low price, like you said, close to MSRP. I don't see it, but
what's the top card?
So are you talking about price? Or are you talking about
what's price?
The top? Probably one of those ARs. I'm guessing. Yeah. Probably the Bulbasaur Squirtle, but the top chase card in the set, because it's Stellar Crown, is the Tropicos card.
That was in your thumbnail, right?
Yeah, which I think that like I said, I have a niece and nephew that I love that Pokemon. Their friends love that Pokemon. They have the pajamas, the plushies, all that stuff. I'm like, this Pokemon's gonna be popular in years to come with the kids. It's gonna be very nostalgic. So, we can agree to disagree, but I like Stellar Crown.
I've been buying it.
Yeah, you've been buying it, so I hope it does. I hope it does well. And I'm saying for like a Stellar Crown might be a long-term hold, like a really long-term hold. I'm not saying to go out buy it up now, but
right.
Yeah, but if it's for people to not believe in Squirtle, it's wild. It's so wild. Squirtle and Bulbasaur, like those cards are beautiful. And is it the Shinji Kanda Magikarp? But do people like Magikarp like that? Yes, we have our big Magikarp cards, but I'm gonna invest in Squirtle and Bulbasaur all day, every time. Every time.
Joey's gonna hate me. So I looked into Paradox Rift a little bit because Rudy's been name dropping that one, and I do not like Paradox Rift.
Yeah.
But again, I'm thinking for the store, right? Like, what is something I could get right now? I could get Destined Rivals, but it's like $400. And that's a lot of money. I mean, from an investment side, I'll be fine. For a store side, I have to think more on my store side. Like the risk to reward for me, I might have to sit on that box for a year or 2 or 3 to really see it. So I think like Paradox Rift, is that SBO3?
Paradox, I think it's 3 or 4.
It's early to where
4, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's early enough to where I'm like, I picked those up for like 200 off of TCG with the 10% rebate or something before it like really popped off. 200 a booster box. Like, I'm like, man, I don't know if something really does happen in 2026, which again, I don't know if it will. I mean, I think that's easy to make like $30 on them, you know, and I'll still be under market. And that's what I like to do in my store is like be under market, still make a little bit of profit.
Yeah. You add some Stellar Crown to your store, and I will purchase a booster box this next month. I promise you, just to put my money where my mouth is on Stellar Crown. I still don't have a box.
Really?
Yeah, I still need a Stellar Crown. I just got this. You guys are gonna. I just grabbed this.
Ooh! Oh my goodness!
This is in Spanish, and I got another Spanish booster box.
Dang.
Minty, straight from my guy. Straight from I believe the guy's he's in Spain. He's not the other guy. My other plug is the Mexico plug. This is the Mexico plug right here.
Ooh, look at them acrylics too, man.
Know what I mean? I think I'm going full Spanish collection on the expensive boxes just because it doesn't matter to me. I'm just a pure collector first.
I respect that.
Yeah, someone said they're like, well, you're Mexican. You should collect some Spanish Spanish product. Oh man, my collection is all over the place. I got like huge in Korean, huge in simplified Chinese. I got tons of simplified Chinese singles and sealed. I'm all over the place, bro. But so you're majorly in English, correct? Like nothing, no eyes for. Anything else?
Sometimes, like I'll see like the Umbreon at like a show or something, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty fire.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But now I have an Umbreon, so I'm like, I don't really need it.
We're talking about Umbreon, like in Japanese, or?
Oh yeah, when I see it in Japanese, like
Japanese,
the prismatic one or something, or I mean, other sets do, but I'm like, oh, that does look really nice.
Yeah, dude. The moment. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm pretty much done.
Oh no, I was saying like the moment you hop into like other languages, it's over. Like you can't unsee like how many good deals there are out there. You know, I'm like, oh, I could actually own some of this like product without like blowing my bank account.
Right.
Like a tag team is like super cheap in Spanish. Team up. Cosmic Eclipse is still affordable in Spanish. Evolving Sky is still affordable in other languages. So. It's just like, you know, what's your your goals? Are you a collector or investor? Are you majority collector or investor or split?
So I'm trying to just be a business owner.
Oh, okay.
Like that's what I'm trying to do. It is not, dude. I literally like this isn't like I don't sell singles or anything. Like it's just, dude, it's just sitting around everywhere around my room. Like I constantly am opening Pokemon, like constantly.
Bro, kid. Is this like
dude, all day, every day. Like, dude, all day, every day with the kids. I'm trying not to. But I mean, it just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's everywhere, bro. So, attempting to do better. But long term, I really hope I can focus more on selling it.
Yeah. What was the inspiration behind starting the business?
Yeah. Okay. So, couple reasons. I would say the first one was my son. So grew up loving Pokemon. Who didn't, right? Especially like in the 90s, man. It was awesome. Got back into it a little bit during oh my god. What's before Scarlet? Oh my god. Why am I Sword and Shield? Sorry. So got into it a little bit because we went to Toys R Us and saw some of the Pokemon. My son was like, hey, can I get this? He was super young. And I was like, oh God, what did they do to Pokemon? You know what I mean? I was like, what is this, dude? I'm looking at like these rainbowy, like crazy things. I was like, wow, you know, not super interested in again, because I mean, I got out of it in like 10th grade, 11th grade, something like that. Mm-hmm. And just looking at it and I was like, okay, you know, it's all right. But it wasn't, you know, a top priority for me. Then started looking at it again. Grandparents sent over some Pokemon. We opened it together and I was like, you know what? It's kind of cool. But we didn't like do it like we are now. I will say that. Definitely did not do it like we do it now. And then for Prismatic was really when my son got into it because it was all over his feed. I don't know if it was for you. Everywhere you look. And I was like, oh, Pokemon again. We're getting back into Pokemon. Okay. And then I was like seeing a God pack. And I was like, wait a minute. I could make $5,000. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hold up now. This is pretty good. And so I think that's what sparked my interest. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't want to lie to you. So here's the other thing. Bitcoin was at probably pretty close to all-time highs. I don't know if you're into Bitcoin at all.
I'm watching a chart right now.
Nice. So Bitcoin's, pretty much all-time highs. It's doing its thing, blah, blah, blah. I need to put my money somewhere else because I'm like, oh, there we go. There we go.
Always trading.
But I needed to allocate those funds somewhere else because I felt like, man, Bitcoin's over 100K now. Can it go higher? Yes, but my entry point is 29,000, right? So
money, bro. Money.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, 110, 120, it's not a big deal. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not a big difference. I saw this opportunity on Pokemon, and I was like, okay, now I've kind of looked into it a little bit more, started watching some people, maybe you like, maybe you don't, so I won't name them. But started watching all these other people talk about it. And I was like, wow, this does have really great returns. Maybe I could take a little bit of my Bitcoin or a little bit of my Solana or a little bit, right? And just move it into something that just diversify, right? Because I'm so heavy into crypto. And so I saw the opportunity. And then I had a problem opening Pokemon. I'm not going to lie. Like I said this on Joey's stream. It was bad. But here's the thing. Here's why it was so bad. So I do something for the government. We'll just say that. Yeah. And we were in a hotel for a whole month waiting to get housing. Had nothing to do, me and the kids. And they're just constantly looking at Pokemon on the iPad. And I'm just like, trapped in this hotel. So what do? I go into Rip and Shippers, bro. And I drop 100 pack, So like, how much is that at the time? Like $1,000. I'm like, bam, $1,000, right? And then I don't get anything evolution. I got nothing from anything prismatic on any of these Rip and Shippers, by the way. And then, I'm like, all right, let me slow it down, right? Let me slow it down. So then I'm like, all right, 50 bomb, next day, 50 bomb. And I'm like, hold on, man. I got to control myself. But it was just getting out of control, man. It's getting out of control. And I was like, I think I spent like $5,000 real quick, man. Real quick. And I was like, oh God, this is bad. This is getting out of control. And then anyways, so I say all that to say this. I said, there's got to be a better way. Because looking at my bank account, and I was like, okay, I can't keep doing this. Like, I can't keep sitting in this hotel just blowing money because it's easy to do when you start doing. So because it doesn't feel real. You just once you set up with the Rip and Ship person, like at the time it was like Nostalgianomics. That was like one of the first Rip and Ships I saw. Yeah. And so it already has all my info saved. So I just be like, click 100 bomb, click 25 pack, click 35, 10. Oh, I didn't get it. No problem. Back in queue, baby. 20. We're going to get it. And me and the kids are just watching, waiting to get that Umbreon. We got nothing. Anyways, I said, is there a better way where I can like still open these packs and have it pay for itself? I was like, maybe I could make a business or something. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how it happened. And then I saw Poke&E and I was like, wow, is this guy really doing 10 million in sales in his house? So I saw some opportunity there.
Yeah. I do like that you actually took profit during this bull run. So that makes me happy. Me and Joey go back and forth with crypto every day. I obviously am a TA guy. I chart everything out. So I'm happy that you took profits at 125 because that was the top. I
only took a little bit. That's
all you need, bro. That's all you need. Dude, there's people that are probably here in this chat right now that are still holding on to dear life. I mean, most altcoins are down 90%, 70 to 90%, and people think that they're coming back. Congratulations, you became my exit liquidity every single time when you doubt TA. So
I think Bitcoin's going back up, bro.
Nah, so I'll show you what the top is right here.
I think it's going back up, my friend.
It is right here, like 96K. I drew it out. Here's see that zone right there?
Well, I don't know today. I'm saying long term.
No. It's going to there. It'll touch 96 for a huge fake out. The market makers know exactly what to do. They know exactly how to pull on our heartstrings every single time, bro. It's like
it could be.
Joey hates when I throw because Joey's an emotional crypto investor. I'm the TA guy, so we always go back and forth. I'm like, bro, you have to look at the charts, bro. The charts will literally tell you like what's about to happen, where all the liquidity's at, and all that stuff. But I'm a huge crypto nerd, so I'm happy that there's another crypto guy in the Pokemon space. I'm not.
Yeah, I used to make. Well, I still do actually. I make. Like crypto, like
you mine, right?
Yeah, I mine, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
What how long have you been doing that?
Oh God, mining 2016, 2017.
Damn. My best friend, he does the same thing. He's a huge Bitcoin maxi, but yeah, he's been mining forever. So that's sick.
I've slowed it down recently, but I still mine. I'm trying to do like solo mining, trying to hit a Bitcoin block, like these little machines. Yeah,
sick. Hell yeah. What's you never got into trading?
I tried trading when I was young. I've been doing stocks probably 15, 16 years now. Okay. So when the first like 2 or 3 years I did, but it just wasn't. It was too much attention, bro. Like I would have 3 monitors. I had E-Trade Pro. I think I started on Thinkorswim or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I had 3 monitors going, bro. I'm like, oh, panic dip. Oh, I gotta get in, and it worked for like a week or 2, and then it was just too much, bro. And my job and stuff. I said, okay, I'm just gonna be a long-term investor, and that's worked really well for me. So I like doing that
with the S&P and like just and then me with trading Forex. Like it's investing it's nice, but I like to be more active. I got more of a degenerate, and it's fun, bro. You only have to work 1 hour a day when you get good at trading. It's a 1 hour setup. You find your setup, and then you pretty much let it ride. You just believe in it.
I respect it.
Yeah, unless you're scalp trading, which is like you might as well just go to Vegas if you're scalp trading, like with big money, because you're betting on quick swings, But it's fun. Like one of my crypto groups that I pay for, they've been pushing trading, because this bull run has majorly been a trader's bull run, because it's just just back and forth, where in the past it's kind of been, I don't know. How deep are you into crypto, like with this bull run, this 4-year cycle?
Oh, dude, the deepest you could imagine. Like I had a full on YouTube about crypto, cool. And like mining and like the lows and the highs. Yeah. I go to, well, not this year because I'm kind of doing the Pokemon thing, but like I travel to Mining Disrupt in Florida and
fire.
Or like I went to North Dakota, I went to some other states, and like I interview these people. They pay me to do it. Like they pay me to like make a video for them, and then I interview like what's these multimillionaires and like their mindset and people have been in Bitcoin since like 2010 and like stuff like that. So I'm pretty deep into crypto, man. But I don't like to like get in and get out and touch it. I buy it and I just forget about it because taxes, bro. Have you ever had to pay a lot of taxes?
Bro, I pay a buttload of taxes every single year from crypto.
Right. I don't like doing that.
Yeah, but if you tax loss harvest and you know how to work the system in the right way.
Yeah.
Pay my taxes. You're fine. Yeah. You're fine. But do you think we're over? You think the bull run's over? Or do you think you think we broke the 4-year cycle, huh?
Well, I don't think this was a real good 4-year cycle because there was no other 4-year cycle that had an all-time high before the halving. Like this one took off. What year was that? 2028 took off from like January to like April or March, and the halving wasn't till April. And usually we see an all-time high 1 year after the halving. So this whole cycle has been completely different anyway. So I think that's already broken.
Yeah. I think that the top was 125 and we are officially in a bear market. And that,
no,
100%.
No.
Once we lost the Gaussian channel, the 500 EMA. Like once we lost that, is welcome to the bear market, everybody.
Oh, that's crazy work.
I've been showing Joey my shorts on Bitcoin all the way down, and I have been right all the way down.
You could be. I honestly have no idea, right? Like what the future is going to be. I just think with who we have in office, not to get political or anything.
Yeah,
they're very pro Bitcoin. I don't think they're going to let it crash down, and maybe in a couple years from now, but I think no time soon.
I think I agree with you. It is all going to tie into 2026, but I think that it's a very short bear market, and then we're going to go right back up. That's my personal opinion. I think mid 26 it's going to go right back to 75, because I think the low is going to be in the 70s, dude. 60s to 70s. We'll see probably in Jan. So.
Well, here's the thing. If it happens, a full-on bear market, I would love that. I need more inventory. My problem right now on my store, and again, it's a very small store, right? So take that with a grain of salt. My problem has always been inventory. Like I can sell fast. But in this market, things are super, super slow. And I'm picking up a lot of inventory. So while it's not really selling right now, I'm just going to be honest and transparent. I'm stacking up, bro. Like I think in the last week I've bought probably 40 booster boxes. Damn. which was unheard of for a deal for under market, probably some of them $40, $50 under market, unheard of just 2 months ago. So I'm taking advantage of this for my store, right? Building it up. So then, you know what's crazy? People are not buying the Phantasmal Flames ETBs for $78. I get that because the MSRP thing. Yeah. But if we go back into a bull run, that stuff's going to hit 90, 95. They're going to want it. They're going to beg for it. Do you have any Phantasmal Flame? Do you have any Mega Base? I just saw it hit 90. It's going to 150. I need it now. But when it's on sale, when there's a discount, nobody wants it.
Yeah. Dude, Sword and Shield, bro. Nobody wanted Fusion Strike. Nobody wanted Silver Tempest. Nobody. And, do you, going into 2026, what are you most excited about? Are you excited for a crash going into 26?
I'm not ready yet for like a crash. Like, are we talking like $100 booster boxes crash?
No, I don't think that's ever coming, by the way.
Okay.
That ever.
No.
Ever. Nah.
Like I said, I would like a crash, but I don't want a full on crash at the moment. But yes, selfishly, that would be ideal because I need a really terrible bear run to just get tons of product. Now, the problem is, makes me sit on more product. I actually just bought a bunch of 151 bundles as well. Those should be coming pretty soon. Not for a good price. It was like $80 a pop. However, even a couple months ago, nobody was selling 151 for $80. You couldn't get more than one, even if you could on like your local marketplace. So I'm taking advantage of like buying as much as I possibly can. So that way, when the day comes, hey, I got the product for you and I'm going to put it under market. And it's interesting because those same products that were maybe $230, you're going to want when they're $260,
Yeah.
It's the only way to get product.
Yeah, I just watched Nostalgianomics' last video, and he also did a live stream with Brian where they were saying like you put it under 5% under market and it just sells like hotcakes. He's like, yeah, you just do a quick little sale, 5-10%, and it just. So if it already appreciated, you've been stacking in the bear, and then it goes up. Right. Oh, dude, you're chilling.
I see that a lot.
What do you think these booster boxes? Like how much downside do you think some of these booster boxes have? Do you think maybe we get a Destined Rivals at like sub 300? Do we get some of these other Stellar Crown at MSRP? Where do you see this market kind of heading in 26?
I think we're gonna go up, bro. I think we're gonna go. I don't know when. Is that February? Is that I don't see Destined going to 300. It's just too solid. Anything's possible. Possible. Stellar, yeah, maybe. I think everything's probably gonna be like 180, like the really bad sets, 190. Like I said, I've been picking them up for like 200. A lot of these bad ones. So and I'm scooping them up because that way I have different products on the store for everybody at that point. So I don't think it'll be that bad. I really don't, because it's really weird because people say like the holidays is slow, and maybe that's true, but it's not. I don't know what you think on the holidays. But then I'll go. My bad.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Do you
like during Christmas, Thanksgiving, Pokemon just slows down anyways? Heard that a lot on people's streams.
I would think that it would go up because of just people wanting to buy Pokemon product for their kids, or like I'm buying all my friends' Pokemon products.
That's nice.
But I don't know if that's like the norm, so maybe I think maybe it slows down for as far as like Pokemon investments, but I don't know if as far as like the buy, I don't know shit. So
okay, so that's what people say, right? I don't know. I haven't been in it that long to like hyper focus on like every holiday and like read the chart for it and stuff. Let's just pretend or assume that was right. The thing is too, Phantasmal Flames is so small. Dude, I haven't sold a Phantasmal ETB in like 5 days. And the set just came out. Nobody wants it. Even when I had like a Black Friday sale, I sold like 15 maybe, which I thought it was going to completely sell out. It was like $12 under market or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to completely sell out. I didn't. And anything Phantasmal Flames is not selling from what I'm seeing. Volume on TCG is really bad. And that's the only thing to hold us over till basically February, right?
Yep.
So like it's a weird time for sure. And that's why I wanted to get involved in Mega Dream as well. I felt like, what else are we going to talk about until February? There's nothing, man. And December just started. So it's going to be another 3 weeks of bad. And then all of January waiting on nothing. Mega Dream's all we got.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's going to be for English collectors. It's going to be a tough time. That's why I set my channel up the way that it is, because I have all of the avenues already covered. Like if people are like, "Oh, there's nothing going on," well, I got Japanese for you. I got Korean news for you. I got Chinese news for you. Um, I think in 2026 we are going to see a correction. I think with that giant gap in the English market, I don't have to repeat a non-TCG, but he gave, at lengths reasonings of why we're going to get, booster box reprints. And dude, I've seen Pokemon say hold my beer so many times in my time being here in the hobby. Like they're going to do it again. And the doubters are going to have to learn the hard way, Yeah. That's actually like why I gravitated to Joey's channel is once because we think the same when it comes to like the crash is like imminent, right? There's a lot of people here that just got here. They're super loud. They're thinking that these prices are never going to go up, dude. They can crash right back to MSRP, if not lower, a little bit lower. But that's why I'm betting on it with the English market.
It could. It definitely could.
Yeah, it's just they had too much time, dude. There's like they have not reprinted any booster boxes, like any big like in the Sword and Shield era, bro. Like we heard them coming from a mile away. Reprint coming. Okay, cool. It you would see Brilliant Stars drop. You're like, holy shit, man, that reprint did something.
Yeah.
Now it's like they do a reprint or a restock, and it barely even moves the needle. So when we finally see that these people that have been here and or are over leveraged, they're really gonna feel those moves from Pokemon. And I have a video coming out later today talking about like just not being over leveraged. There's a lot of people that just have gone way too far with Pokemon.
I can see that.
Yeah, putting their entire net worth into Pokemon. I'm like,
no, not me. Retirement.
Yeah, for sure.
Stocks, crypto, and then you got some fun money. I like to also put it into Pokemon.
You like to
have fun with it.
To rip some Terrassel or what is it? Prismatic.
Dude, I love. Okay. I've been really good about not opening Prismatic anymore ever since I got the Umbreon. Like once I got the Umbreon, yeah, I got it from a surprise box from GameStop.
Crazy.
Like, dude, I'm telling you, we would sit there and open 12 bundles. You know what I'm saying? Me and the two kids.
Yeah.
And then the next day, like another 2 each. And then in a week, dude, I'm like, do you guys know how much I just spent right now? Like, you guys don't even know how much you just spent because they don't understand money, especially with like Roblox showing them trillions on their little game. They're like, what's $100? I got 3 trillion on Roblox. I'm like, well, this is real life. All right. Shit, y'all don't. Anyways, so
it's like, Dad, let me spot you real quick. Send me your Roblox wallet. I got you.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like I said, I mean, there's so much noise. I consider what everybody says. I don't have the experience or to know what's going to happen. I'm just doing my thing, man. What's best for the store and attempting to do what's best for the store. And I mean, that's all I can do, man. If it goes down more, I'm going to buy more. If it goes up more, I'm going to sell more. So I don't know either way.
Yeah. Goru asked in the chat, he says, why would Pokemon crash their own market? They're not. I'll let you answer that one.
Well, here's the thing too that you got to consider. They're going to sell out whatever they sell, right? No matter what. So this was like a record year for them. That is something to consider. 2025 was like the biggest year ever. I don't know how many cards they printed. Hopefully we'll know that within the next quarter or the annual report for them. But they're going to have to match that, right? Nobody's going to say like, hey guys, record year last year. Let's take it easy. Let's print less. Let's relax. You guys got a huge bonus. We don't want another bonus. We don't like money. Nobody's going to say that. So they're going to want more money because you can't have record Q1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next year not print a little more, at least the same, and keep it moving. Right?
Exactly.
They're gonna play with that. They need their money too. People are gonna buy it up.
What I think the average like retail collector and or investor doesn't understand is that because Goru says, why would Pokemon crash their own market? They don't see that as a crash if your Paldea Evolve goes back down to MSRP, bro. They don't care about the secondary market price. They cared that they sold out of Paldea Evolve boxes, from release. As long as it's still moving throughout the system, like they're happy. They don't care what happens on the secondary market or how hard it is to get product. As long as it's selling each and every time, they only care about their earnings every single, you know.
I'm buying a lot of Prismatic next next week.
Are you?
Oh yeah, buddy. Do you have Sam's Club membership?
Nah, there's a Sam's Club like 30 minutes away from us, so it's like not even.
Yeah,
but it's like the bots get a hold of that stuff, right?
This one's in person though. This one's in person. Oh,
that's even worse, bro.
No. Hear me out. Nah. Tuesday, December 9th, 50. I'm so ready, bro. December 9th, 5 Prismatic for $50 each per person, 5 per person, and it comes with a Pokeball. So I'm buying all this.
Wait, Prismatic SPCs?
No, ETBs plus Pokeball for $50, 5 a person nationwide.
Nah, bro. People get shot.
You can look at this and you can say, okay, Prismatic right now, I don't know, 120. It was 130 not too long ago. Okay, you can look at it as like, yeah, Prismatic's about to crash. It's all over. It's going to zero. Or how I see it is, oh, baby, yes, huge reprint. Now I'm going to be able to pick some up from Sam's. Plus, the price is going to naturally push down. I'm guessing maybe like 95 or 90. So now you get to pick up more Prismatic for the cheapies. And then once that goes away, I mean, I'm assuming it would go back to normal, but I don't know. But I do look forward to picking it up for under $100 again.
To me, like, at least in our area, Joey knows, people around here, they don't play at the Costco drops, bro. It's the Costco and Sam's Club in person. I don't know. To me, it's not worth my life. Let's just say that.
Damn, it's like that.
You know what I mean? Now, just people are crazy, bro. Like, there's always fights. There's always like people getting stabbed and stuff. Like, I'm cool.
Damn.
California's crazy. Where are you at? Are you in California?
Virginia, bro.
Like Virginia.
Now, if I was in Richmond, it might be kind of like you. Where I'm at, I'm in the outskirts. Bro, they don't even sell out till probably like 2 p.m. Like people don't even go at opening. Nobody cares.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, like you could just walk in during your lunchtime and you'll get your 2 limit or 5 limit or whatever. Like,
oh, that's so nice, dude.
It's so chill. It's so chill. Nobody cares.
Yeah, see, homeboy in the chat, Sky Ninja says Vallejo and SF famous for stabbings. Yeah, dude. Dude, from where I'm from, Salinas, you guys know, dude. Salinas is, so they have the highest gang murder per capita in the United States.
Oh,
in Salinas, you either gang bang or work in the fields. That's their only 2 options. So I got the hell out of there as soon as I.
Good for you.
As I could. So like, but here in Sacramento, bro, it's like. It's little pockets that are like nice, so maybe I could go to like one of those Sam's, but I can't. I would have to wait. I would have to like spend a night there. There's probably people there right now. There's like it's not that deep, bro. I feel that, and it's like I don't mind people waiting in line and doing the camping thing if it's for the collectors. You know, I don't mind. You know, if you want to have fun, rip with your friends, you know, turn into like a little event. By all means. But now we all know it's like 75% scalpers, you know. It's just the same individuals every single time. You're like, I'm cool.
I think it's set up for scalpers or nighttime or night workers, like graveyard workers. Why? Because it's always when kids are in school and it's always when like normal people are at work. So who do you leave open? You leave open night shift. You leave open the unemployed. Right, the typical scalper or whatever that goes to like the targets, you leave it for them because it's only open for them. Like regular people cannot go to these drops. So like, who else could go?
So what do you think your solution for that would be?
Saturday,
pure Saturday,
9 a.m. or 10 a.m. That way, if you want, right, you got the weekends off. You can go ahead and have a fair shot at it.
Okay. I think that we should do it Japan style and have a lottery system.
Oh,
you sign up online, you get a lottery ticket. If you get called, you get called. If you don't, you don't go. You know, it kind of like I kind of think that Pokemon likes all of this commotion in the hobby. You know, I'm not saying they like people getting shot or stabbed. But the madness of like the news coverage and all that stuff.
Oh,
I'm starting to think You know, definitely. Where I'm like, you guys can easily solve this vending machine drama. You guys can easily solve these scalper lines. Like the vending machine is like so easy, right? It's like you literally just do a credit card limit, like a 2 hour.
100%.
Yeah, it's so easy, right? But they don't want to do that, you know.
100%, bro. They don't care. Like, yeah. And I tell you, at my store, like I said, there's no fighting or anything because there's not even enough people to buy it. Nobody cares. But the workers aren't going to care, man. You know, oh, you're past your limit. Yeah, come on, dude. I don't. But I will say this. It brings them a ton of business because I would have not got a Sam's Club membership if it wasn't for them carrying Pokemon. And I shop at Sam's Club all the time now. I love that place. I didn't know I loved it so much. Cashback, amazing.
Sam's Club, yeah. I'm a Costco guy. I'm faithful to Costco. Can't
I bought one of those too, but it's an hour away. But I never would have bought it if it wasn't for Pokemon.
I got like 3 Costco's 15 minutes away from me because I'm in downtown. So everything's super central. Let me take this question real quick. If they print to the ground, cards lose value, people lose interest, and products don't sell as quick, less printing cards, less money. So they do care about the secondary market. Your thoughts, DJ?
If they print to the ground, lose value, people lose interest, products don't sell as... I mean, it depends, man. Like, in my opinion, Prismatic has been printed to the ground, relative to any other set. Like, everywhere you look, there's always Prismatic. And look at the price. It's doing great. Now, the last time Costco like really truly hit it nationwide, that's when we saw it go down to like 85-ish. Yeah. So, I mean, will that happen again with this Sam's? I don't know what the quantity is, but if they're giving out 5 per person, it could. Then it should recover. So, I mean, I don't think anything's going to stop any of this long term. Yeah, sure. In the short term, see some selling. Absolutely. Of course. Right. Of course. Because it's more on the not the network. What's it called? On the market. Mm-hmm. But I don't think long term it's going to really matter, dude.
Yeah. People think that Prismatic hasn't been printed into the ground. Just wait until they stop printing it and then tell me that it wasn't printed into the ground. The moment they stop printing it, you'll see the market just shoot up. You see the biggest green god candle for Prismatic Evolutions. And I'm like, people think I hate that set. I own all the Evolutions in Japanese besides like maybe the Vaporeon and Flareon, but it's a good set. I don't see the crazy hype behind it, but
it's the money, bro.
I know. I have to always remind myself that it's just we're here for the money, you know.
Well,
they don't.
Maybe not you, but people love money.
People do love money. I do love money. Trust. Yeah, of course.
I asked Joey this same question. All right. You ready for this?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Now, I want you to imagine a world where everything is out of print, right? We're talking 5 years from now, okay? And you got both of these sitting there, and you really want to open something.
I hate them both.
What? You hate them both? These are sitting.
I hate them both.
It's dark, right? It's dark, and your mind is saying, "Wake up! You need to open an ETB." Which are you opening and why?
I know what you want me to say.
No, I want to hear what are you going to say?
I know what everyone wants me to say. Everyone wants me to talk about the value, the potential value, you know, the god packs of Prismatic. But if I'm me, I'm gonna open 151 just because I'm old and I have somewhat nostalgia. But 151 did not do it for me at all. It did not scratch my Kanto itch at all. I've explained this ad nauseum, guys. They blew the trainers. Like, I'm a trainer guy. I'm a huge trainer guy. They did not show any love to the trainers in 151. They could have done so much. Like Crown Zenith, we got the Cynthia and what's that slug Pokemon? I forget what that. Like, you got like these cool like trainer gallery cards, right? In Crown Zenith. We could have gotten the same love for 151. I really feel like they really trimmed that set down into like a very modest set, in my personal opinion. Like the Charizard line is fine. I think the Blastoise line is probably my favorite.
I like the Blastoise from 151.
But I love the Poliwhirl.
Yeah.
I love what other card about the Alakazam's okay. Like, it doesn't.
It's cool.
It's cool. It's cool. Same thing with Prismatic. I'm like, I think Prismatic has the card of the era, which is the Umbreon, right? The whatever you guys want to call it, Umbreon 2.0, whatever. I think that's the card of the era. It's beautiful, but other than that, like, are you guys the rest of the cards? I think that Leafeon looks like a huge mess. I think the Vaporeon's okay, but if it wasn't for the price, I don't think those cards would be so sought after. I think if we weren't in a raging bull market and prices were pretty normal, where you can get Prismatic at, let's say, $60 to $70 for an ETB, I don't think, regardless of God packs, I don't think those prices would be those prices. And I don't think people would be jumping as high as they are for those evolutions if that wasn't the case.
Like 5 years from now, though, that's not going to be $60-$70 for that ETB.
I agree.
And okay, if a God pack right now is roughly 5K, like in 5 years, I'm assuming a Prismatic God pack's like 10K. You go buy a car, bro. You'd be like, you know what? I have the chance of getting. It's like a gamble, right? I know it won't work on you. Like, it's like some voodoo stuff, bro. Like, it doesn't work on you, but on the Timmies, there's for every smart person like you, there's 99 Timmies. So they're like, oh, bro, I got a car payment coming up. Why don't you just pay my car off? I'm just gonna open up that Prismatic.
Oh, for sure.
One more juicer, one more hit. You know what I'm saying? Oh
no, I feel you. But for me, I mean, pretty much anyone that's been in the hobby long enough, they'll eventually just stop ripping. They're like, I'm good. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm just gonna buy the cards, grade the cards, or whatever. But let's just say, look, let's play this, right? For an investment in 5 years, both of those are going to do absolutely incredible. But as an opening experience, of course, Prismatics as an opening experience for 5 years is going to be dominant over 151. I personally believe because of the God packs, and I hope everyone that sold the farm for Prismatic, I hope you guys all do well. I hope you guys all do very well. I only have 2 ETBs and I'm good. I don't like I don't like holding multiple products, dude. Maybe booster boxes, 2 or 3 of them, and I'm just tired of looking at the same box. I'm like, why am I buying the same product over and over again? Guess that makes me a bad investor.
Hey, do your thing, bro. Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. How about you? What's your answer?
I think I like 151 a lot, but it's just such a small set and it's so easy. I forget how many SIRs. Is it 5 or 7? It's not many, right? It's a really small set, dude. I master set it with my kid in like a day. Like,
damn.
With some blooming waters. It was so easy, dude. I got like, in one blooming waters, I got like Charmander and Charizard. Different one, I got like Blastoise, I think Bulbasaur. It was just such a small baby set. Like, you complete it like this. So for me, I mean, there's nothing that I'm gonna open in here that's like, wow. The Charizard to me is mid. That is it's so mid. He's like this big. You can barely see him.
He's chubby.
I don't know. Like, I'm not going to have the nostalgia that much with 151. I mean, I do with the Pokemon. I love the Pokemon.
Facts.
But there's nothing in there for me that I was ever like, oh. I was like, that Charizard doesn't look that cool. That's my first thought when I saw it.
Yeah. When that whole set was like previewed, I was like, oh, damn, they really blew it. But that's how Pokemon does it, dude. Like, they always like when Destined Rivals came out or it was announced, right? I was like, oh my gosh, we're getting a freaking Team Rocket set. Oh, it's gonna go crazy. Glory of Team Rocket comes out in Japan. I was like, okay, cool, that makes sense, right? And then the Hot Wind Arena, which is the other half, I was like, okay, that makes sense. It's like the Heart Gold Soul Silver set. But then they combined the two, and I'm like, what? How the hell does this make any sense it's like, it felt like Heart Gold Soul Silver mixed with like new Team Rocket. It didn't feel like a Team Rocket set to me, that was my complaint. But
there's no Jesse.
Yeah, no Jesse and James. I know a lot of people. I was like, I always have this discussion with people in the comments when I talk about Destined Rivals. I was like, dude, no one believed in Destined Rivals like they do now. When it for like the first 2 to 3 weeks, I would say everyone was like, this is not what we asked for. Especially the old heads. The old heads like wanted the Jesse and James. They wanted all these like all the a Dark Dragonite, the Dark Pokemon, but we didn't get it. So it's interesting.
I'm sorry.
No, go for it. No, you're good. You're good.
I think Pokemon is very aware of what they're doing. Like, they could have put the Gengar in with Phantasmal Flames, but I think they're really smart. They're like, you know what? Let's give them a good set, but nothing crazy. The next one's going to be good. It's going to be good because if they're smart, dude. They know what everybody's favorite Pokemon is. They're not, they put Dragonite with Gengar. So it's like, Dragonite, you love him or you hate him. I mean, he's okay. To me, he's all right. It's a nice looking card. I will say that. That's, in my opinion, far better looking than that Gengar. That Gengar is so mid, bro. So mid.
Thank you.
So mid. It's like, are you serious?
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Fusion Strike. Anything else is so much better than it. Like, but whatever.
What is he doing?
Like,
what is he doing?
Toxic. Like, I'm like, what is this? It's mid, bro. But they could, if they wanted to, give you a Mewtwo, give you a crazy Pikachu, give you a crazy Charizard, a Gengar. I don't know, like all of them in one, but they're not that dumb. They're going to spread it out throughout Mega. They're going to spread it out throughout whatever the next set is, right? Like, because they know that's what sells. They could easily do a crazy set.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know if you heard my take with like the Mega Dragonite, and like people are going to take it for what it is. I'm like, if you don't think that Pokemon does like gender checks for your favorite Pokemon every time you check out from Pokemon Center, they have all this years of data, right? They know exactly what your favorite Pokemon, just like you said, what colors we like, what demographic, boy or girl, like they know what they're doing, dude. So with that Mega Dragonite, I was like, oh, they understood the assignment. It's a pink and blue Dragonite. Dragonite he's always, shown in that light. So it made sense. Like, I think, the girls are going to like it. The guys are going to like it. There's like a huge demographic that's going to enjoy that card. And then if you don't like that card, there's the Gengar, and then there's the gold cards, right? So I think they crushed it. I love Mega Dragonite. I think it's my favorite Mega. And I will take no slander on this channel for my boy Mega Dragonite.
I think it's a good looking card. Like I said, I'm not a Dragonite guy, but it's a very gorgeous card. I would love to have that version of him. Absolutely.
Yeah. I heard the Screamtail slander on yours and Joey's live, and
that thing's a joke, bro. That thing is a joke. Which one? I need to look it up.
Bro, that's Mega Jigglypuff, dog.
Say the name.
Screamtail.
Screamtail.
I'm gonna pull up the Ancient Roar for you.
No, this thing is average, bro.
Nah, you're tripping. What? It's Ancient Roar, right? Is it Ancient Roar? EX?
I don't know. You show me what you're talking about.
I'm trying to pull up on you.
And Metagross. I heard people
Metagross
say both
is
ways.
Trash.
Some people love that card, man. My friend Red Panda Mining loves it. I know Kira's a fan. I'm just like, it's okay. Sometimes it looks okay.
Here we go, bro. Let me pull this puppy up. I was walking home from the Sacramento card show, and Joey's like, Henry's punching the air right now, because we're just talking about this his two favorite Pokemon. So look, bro. Oh, let me pull right here.
He just wrote you that?
No. When I was listening to your guys' live stream.
Oh.
So you guys were talking about this card, bro.
Bro, it's not that good.
It gets better so I'm a story card guy, right? Like, you can make up multiple stories of like what's happening here. It's got like the Flutter Mane, it's got the Screamtail like panicking. I forget what the ancient version of these two guys are, but dude, Salamence is definitely a really loved Pokemon. So like an ancient Salamence that looks more aggressive. Like it looks like a Mega Salamence. So I don't understand why people don't see that. Same with Jigglypuff. Like Jigglypuff is a loved character. I mean, we can all agree. So to get like a second stage version of Jigglypuff, like, is super cool. It's kind of like throwback with like the little fang, like the War Turtle has. Like, both of these Pokemon are freaking tier to me.
You know what I wish they would do? Look at this image here. You see all the words covering what's going on? I wish that Pokemon would try this out in the comic book world, because I like comic books. Same. They do the that's awesome, dude.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
They do the Virgin style, right? So for people who don't know, they'll have like the cover art like this with all the words, but they'll have the same card in a Virgin style, which is just the art, and it takes away all the words and shit, the playable version of it. That would look cool with like this one, but it's really hard for me to even see what's going on there's just so much stuff covering the face, and
I feel that, bro. I feel that 100%.
They should introduce virgin cards if they ever are low on sales. Number one, serialized cards. That would be like a huge boom. Number two would be virgin cards.
So I was watching. I don't know if you watched Rudy's last video. So he was like giving Pokemon their flowers for just like never trying to reinvent the wheel. And I loved that he said that, because I 100% agree. Like, they have been giving us the same crap over and over and over, and it just works. Like, they are the definition of if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Agreed.
So I'm with you, dog. I would love serialized cards. I would love to see it. I would love to report on it and talk about it. But as a collector, that might do something
like to the market. 25th anniversary is like a special thing, like, or a 30th anniversary, or like something big. It wouldn't be like all the sets. It wouldn't be everything, but just something like maybe only do that in like a bear run, because a bear run, whenever that's going to happen, it's definitely going to happen at some point.
Oh, right? For sure.
And then sales. Guess what, guys? We got serialized cards all of a sudden for this one set. Whole world goes insane.
Yeah, but then we get sports card guys in here, and they start freaking then the big whales start coming over. I get why Pokemon doesn't do that, because it's so like available to everybody to an extent, right? Like, dude, my sports cards friends like laugh when I tell them, like, damn, the new Charizard is so expensive, and I'm like, how much? Oh, dude, it's like $400. They're like, are you kidding me? Like, why don't you buy 5 of those? I'm like.
They're like, are you poor?
Yeah, are you poor? That's like an average player in the NBA, like for like a prism card, like, or one of those like the shattered. I forget what those called. The shattered backboard. I don't know, whatever the hell those are called. But while I pull up this S tier Pokemon, I have to defend my guy or gal, bro. I'm such a Jigglypuff fan, so when I saw this thing, I was like, dude, it's like it's mega Jigglypuff with the fangs. And it kind of looks like Kirby too. I'm also a huge Kirby fan.
I see that.
Yeah. I don't know if you fuck with Kirby. Kirby's
I love
sick.
Kirby in Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, Kirby's sick. So
it's not a bad Pokemon. I mean, it's just not an S tier Pokemon.
Fair.
Like, this is like a C. It's not good or bad, bro. It's just, it's cool.
Yeah. I like when they give like I like the Togepi, Igglybuff, Cleffa line. I love when they give them like the baby forms. Like, it's like, dang, we've had these Pokemon growing up, and then now they get little forms and or like a mega form or something. So seeing that Jigglypuff got some new love, I was happy. Let's just say that. Same thing with Salamence too. I was like, oh, Salamence gets new love. That's sick. Let me take this question here. Let's say they added IRs to Prismatic but left pull rates the same. Would that change your opinion? I guess that's questions to me, because people say I hate Prismatic evolutions. Added IRs. I mean, we got what were the trainer cards in there? Just were they
Hyper? No, not Hyper. That's the other one. They called it something special.
Yeah, they're pretty much they're pretty much like they're pretty much IRs. That's how I treated it as. But I think Prismatic shines in the trainers. I love those comic book trainers.
Some nice looking trainers in Prismatic.
They're freaking sick, dude. Yeah. They're so like different from the entire set. I actually think the worst card in Prismatic is the Shinji Kanda Ancient Roar. I do not like that card at all. Do you like that card?
No, I like the evolutions and the trainers. I would agree.
Okay.
There's some good. There's 32 SIRs. There's some hits in Prismatic, bro. Like, you don't hit often, but I'll tell you what. You know what I noticed with most people? You know what I noticed with most naysayers of Prismatic?
Yeah,
because they never hit. But once you hit, ain't nothing like it.
Yeah.
And when you get that Sylveon, you're like, it was all worth it. Oh my God! When you finally get that Umbreon, your life changes, man. It changes. You're like, yeah, now I know what they were talking about. It's all the 99% losers. They hate it, but that one time.
So I trust me, I was out there looking for Prismatic for the first like couple of weeks. I'm like, hey, you know what? If I found a booster bundle, MSRP, whatever, it is what it is. Then I went to Vegas, go visit my family. They moved out there like 5-6 years ago, and they have this really cool, like, they have like they majority are Japanese product, right?
Okay.
So I go in, I'm like, oh, the freaking Sylveon's like $90. Just gonna grab the Sylveon right now. Oh, the Jolteon's $35. Oh, just grab that. Oh, the what else? The Espeon was like $50. I'm like, why would I open this set if can just grab all the evolutions for like $300? Like, I'm cool. And then I traded my my Charizard from Brilliant Stars for the Umbreon.
Oh, so, wow.
Yeah, that one hurt. Yeah, that one hurt. But I ended up buying it in Simplified Chinese, the Charizard, right back. So had to replace it. But one of my biggest videos in probably this past year is I said that I sold all of my English cards for Simplified Chinese, Korean, and a little bit of Japanese. I went full into the other Asian languages, and people were like, "You're a freaking idiot! I can't believe people listen to you. I can't." I'm like, I'm going to do what I want to do, guys. Obviously, I'm buying Spanish booster boxes.
I think a lot of people aren't into it because, like, if the bear market happens, like, those get
annihilated.
Demolished. Yeah, annihilated is a good word. Annihilated, man. Yeah. And, you know, the English is be all right.
Yeah, for sure. English is always going to, like, don't get it twisted. Even if there's a crash, English is still going to be A-okay. But it's like, you have to, like, I know you and Joey kind of touched about it, like the collector and investor. You're like, I believe you said, I don't want to quote you, but you're like, why can't you be both? You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's like such this separation in the hobby of like, you just can't do both.
Right.
You got to pick a side. But I think there's everyone's a fake, like shout out to Jodo Jake and Earn, but the fake collector, true investors. Like there's all these like fake Pokemon investors in this space that think they're one thing, but they're actually just collectors. I don't think they've put two and two together. So then when they hear like a channel like mine or see my moves on my channel, they're like, "What? This makes no sense." Like I'm like, dude, I'm just enjoying Pokemon cards. Like we're all doing. Like we all just need to do is enjoy some Pokemon cards for the most part. For most people,
I would say throughout 2025, more people could not get Pokemon than that could. So the negative energy gets you views, right? The negative vibe. There's more people like, wincing and paining and wishing they could get that MSRP. And so like they're gonna get into that content more. It's gonna be more popular on YouTube, and it obviously has been for quite some time. Like if you come out there and say, guys, I did great today opening packs, nobody cares. But like I got scammed by Target, like, oh, that's sexy. Yeah, I'm trying to click that, you know. And so like the negative vibes for every winner, there's a million that aren't winning. So I think that's why they'll say that, like, you're part of the problem. Look at your wall. You got one destined rival behind you, you piece of crap. Why haven't you opened it, you scum? That could have gone to a child.
Yeah, it's getting like, I'm at the point, bro, where it gets so exhausting to come on here every day and just like try to make negative content. Like sometimes I just want to come in here and be like, I'm having a great day today, guys. Like I got, you know, like no one wants to hear that. Like you said, no one wants positivity. I don't think ever. I think like if you just think of like the best like songs, right? No one wants to hear about. They want to hear about the breakups, you know, how many times you get your heart broken,
right?
You know, you're sad, nothing in life is going right. People want to hear that, you know.
It's true.
Michael Jackson puts out a happy song and just everyone's like, oh my God, this is terrible. I can't believe he's happy. Like
I made a bunch of money today at work and it was a sunny day. And it doesn't sound good, man. No.
Can you give me a 2026 Pokemon prediction? Well, you can go short-term Pokemon prediction, 2026. We're pretty much right there.
Are you asking me or are you reading?
I'm asking you. Yeah.
You know, like I said, there's a million people giving their opinion, far more knowledgeable than me. If I could only pick one, I'd have to go with my man Rudy, just because I've been watching him so long. Mm-hmm. So I gotta lean towards it's gonna be short-term pain, but medium to long for the rest of the year. Awesome.
Okay. All right, cool. Matthias says, would love to see content on Pokemon collections / showcase your cards / looking at cards from previous sets, browse eBay, fun content. I try to do that, but it's kind of tough when I get like 500 views.
Yeah, nobody's gonna care, bro. Nobody's gonna care.
They just don't care. Like is there a certain content that you make that you enjoy making, but you know it's just not going to do well?
Most of my business content is my most fun, but I know it's going to be low views. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I'm not new to YouTube. I'm new to this channel, but I know how it works.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like when I did the pack weighing thing, for full disclosure, I gave all those away or opened them myself. I just gave them away. Like if you ordered something, dude, one guy ordered 21 items. I gave him 21 packs of free Black Bolt. That's like hundreds of dollars. Anyways, so I knew that was a hit. And so that got like 12,000. And so when I make a business video, I know it's very small niche.
Yeah.
But I like making those content and it helps my brand or my company, I guess. So I enjoy just talking, man. I like just going up there, talking about the markets, talking about how things are going and like sales. And some people like that, you know, but not a lot of people like that. I think what's really trendy, if you want to just explode, I guess, talk about, well, maybe drama, but top 10 best performing, worst performing set, that kind of stuff, which for me isn't very fun.
Yeah. I in the beginning of my channel, I try to chase that those videos never did well for me.
Really?
Yeah, ever. Like I did like I tried like, cause I have two buddies. So I do like the A/B testing for like thumbnails and all that stuff, certain topics, and I don't know why they never performed for me. People just want to hear me like yap is what set is. Everyone's like, nah, bro, we don't want that content from you. We just want to hear what you have to say. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to fully dive into just being me on the camera, and it's working now.
And that's good too, because easy content like that you can keep doing every day or every other day or however.
Facts. Yeah, facts.
You know, just talk. But like if you're doing highly edited videos, like I did one highly edited video on this channel and it got like 500 views, and I was like, okay, yeah, scratch that, done. Like really highly edited, bro. I walked around my whole house and it was like talking and like changing the angle and like literally just walking around, and it just wasn't worth it. I do way better if I just talk.
Yeah,
instantly make.
Me and Joey said we're talking about that exactly, because I forget what his last video was like, super edited. He was like, dude, it like didn't even perform that well. Yep. But I was like, I wonder if like, let's say we continue to do that super edited content, let's say for like, you know, a few months, what would be the growth? You know, I don't know. I'm not willing to sacrifice my channel like that. But
and I think too, it's very important to know your audience. Who is your audience, right? We're older. You and I mean, we're not like 50, but we're older, right? So we naturally, at least my analytics, attract 25 to like 50 35. Okay. I've seen up to like 45 for me.
Oh, nice.
But okay, so you know, but naturally a little bit older people. We're not getting teenagers and stuff, right? So a lot of these guys don't need flash. They don't need the boom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll watch a flashy video, but it's not really my style. I love to just listen to people chat, you know, because a lot of the time I'm a busy guy, man. I'm not just sitting there like watching the video, really. You know what I mean? I'm listening to the video, or I'm typing at work, or I'm looking through my cards, or unfortunately opening cards and getting nothing. So so a lot of the time it's just this. And so with an older crowd, you don't got to do all that magic crap.
That's an interesting take, dude. Like that got my head going. Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. Yes. Someone says AARP boy stand up. Do you have AARP?
I don't know what that is. Is that like a brand, like the gym thing?
No, that's for like retired like old people. So I actually have it. So you should only be able to get it at 55 and over, but now they do it at 30. 30 is now like UNC status.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so we're like, bro, we're there, bro. But yeah, I have ARP because they give us AT&T gives you a 10% discount on your bill every month if you sign up for AARP, and it's like $10 a year, something crazy. Yeah. Matthias says, I want substance, sick of drama and TCG charts. Yeah. I like, how do you feel about that type of, like, what kind of Pokemon content do you watch or listen to? Like, do you like it at all, or
anything but opening packs? I do not like watching people open packs. Usually I just not my thing. I like talking head videos the most.
Okay.
I like business content a lot because that helps me on a personal level, but I love the drama too. I'm not gonna lie, bro. When Team Rocket Joey goes up there and trolls somebody, I love that shit. Because I'm just sitting there drinking my coffee, brushing my, because I mean, I love my boy Team Rocket Joey. He's the first person to ever have me on a stream. Shout out to my boy Rocket Joey. You know what I'm saying? And he'll beef with like Nostalgia Nomics or whatever. But I like watching Nostalgianomics. I don't know him personally though. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind, man. I like watching everybody argue with everybody. Yes, fight amongst yourself, peasants. I love it. Yes, I love that, dude. I love watching it. I watch anything but like top videos. I might click through those real quick. Like, I might go to like number 10. Okay, fast forward 9, 8, 7, just educate myself. But I'm not sitting there watching you talk about that at all. Really.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. I like the drama content too, to an extent, as long as they're like not like, if you, how do I say this? Like, if you're actually coming at somebody for their takes, like by all means, like we're all on the internet, like we all can get the smoke, right?
Oh yeah.
But when you like just go at people's like appearances, or like you start
ad
like,
hominem,
ad hominem attacks, like
that's not cool.
Nah, that's not cool. But I think Joey walks the line, and he does it very well. You know, people don't understand Joey, and they probably never will. Like, Joey's one of like the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Like,
well, dude,
what he is online versus in person is like, I get that, dude. I get so many people DMing me like, hey, is that Joey dude really like that? Is he really like a like, nah, bro. The dude is a super kind, super nice, like just a really mellow dude. It's just the persona of online, you know, and people don't get it. People don't understand his role in this community. Like, we need guys like Joey and like yourself, bro. Like, when you popped up, bro, I clicked and subscribed so fast. I was like, oh, we need more people like you. We need more talking head people, especially guys like our age, you know. So I love that stuff. There's only so much like a possum bud I can listen to of like, you know, of the talk, because it felt like the same content creators were in the space, you know. And I'm like, we need fresh blood like in this thing.
Oh, Possum Bud. Now that you mention him. Oh, so Kira, I like Kira a lot. Oh, Possum Bud. Sometimes I like his stuff. I'm not really big into talk about scalpers all the time. Like Kenny Boulder. Again, I don't know any of these people, so it's not like personal things. Kenny Boulder for me is just too repetitive. Like the content itself of like constantly talk. Like the first 10 videos I saw, I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were super interesting. I was like, yeah, get those scalpers. maybe I'm a scalper. I don't know. You call me what you want. I don't care. I watch it for entertainment. And I was like, yeah. And then it just was like, dude, this is video number 6,000. Like at any point, are we ever gonna mix it up? And you know, so those kind of videos I kind of try to stay away from at this point.
That I mean, I kind of said in the beginning of the stream, like that's kind of why I set up my channel the way that I did, is so that it's just not repetitive, bro. Like, that's why I like your channel, because you kind of do a little bit of everything. I'm like, sometimes like I'm gonna pop on DJ. I have no idea what DJ is talking about as far as like this business stuff, but I'm gonna listen. You know, it's nice to get like a mix per channel where it's like you said, Kenny Boulder's like the same, like we're just talking about the same thing, repetitive over and over again. But I think it kind of hurts my channel, to say the least, because the Japanese content, bro, like no one pays attention. But it's like I have the 10 people that really look forward to that content like every week. So it's, you know, it's a double edged.
The 10 people is wild. That's crazy.
The double-edged sword, bro, of the Japanese content. And I talk about Korean and simplified Chinese, it's like even less, unless I talk about money with the simplified Chinese stuff. The moment I put the price tag on stuff, bro, the views double. It's the instant view doubler. It's this face. Oh my god.
Like, to mention Team Rocket Joey again, I don't know him in real life. I've spoken to him offline and stuff. Super cool dude. You guys gotta understand, YouTube is a game, right? Like, it's all an attention game. Now, if it depends on what you want to do, and of course on how fast you want to grow, you can get attention from people. It could be good or bad, I don't know. But like, you get people talking about you, you get this person talking about you, their audience exposed to you. Hopefully it's good stuff. It might not be, but Team Rocket Joey knows what he's doing, man. He trolling. Like, did you see his live stream on when he's giving away all that stuff?
Yeah.
He was like, go to this person's YouTube channel. I'm going to troll them. And everybody say, I forgot what it was. He said something. So literally hundreds of people commented on like Nostalgianomics. And again, I have nothing against Nostalgianomics. I spoke to him one time and he was nice to me, right? But everybody, like hundreds of people commented whatever Joey made him do. And I bet you he looked at his phone and was like, this motherfucker, bro. Like, this fucking guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's a troll. You know what I'm saying? It's smart though. If you want to grow, it will burn a bridge potentially. You also got to factor that in, but that's also what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, man. Team Rocket Joey's not dumb. That boy knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. And I would argue that Team Rocket Joey and Nostalgianomics are the same person. They are literally one and the same. The reason why I say that is because Nostalgianomics portrays this character on camera, but then you see him on lives and he's like actually a really sweet dude. You know, like he's actually like caring and like he cares about the hobby and talks about the hobby in an entirely different tone of voice. But then he gets on camera and he's like, welcome, burn it all to the ground. And today's like, I'd sell it all. Like, and I'm like, what do we?
Hey, sex sells, man. You got to get them views. I get it.
Exactly. So they're one and the same, and they're needed, bro. Like, hate them or love them. Like those two guys are absolutely needed to the hobby. But
I love watching both of them, man. I love it. I like it. Otherwise, it's boring. Like if everybody's just the same personality and everybody, you know, there's mean people, nice people, kind people, weird people in this world, right? So like you're gonna find somebody that you like watching because maybe they're like you or they entertain you, and you don't have to like everybody. You know, that's okay. It's so much better having different personas and personalities and stuff.
Yeah, it's obvious when the copy and paste channels, like I'm not gonna, you know, the pokey whatever, you know, with the same 3 booster boxes with the same title, the same. It's like how many of those do we need? But to their defense, they get crazy views, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Crazy views. So you have to ask yourself at some point, like, are you when are you selling out, really? You know, like, do you just make that content for the rest of your channel's lifespan? You just constantly just talk about 3 booster boxes every day. It's mind numbing. So,
and it depends why you do YouTube. So again, this is a new channel for me, but like my old channel, I have a lot of friends in the crypto world where this is their business. They live from home and they make all their money off YouTube. So a lot of my friends treat it as 100% a business. How many sales can they get? How many blah, blah, blah. Now to people like me, I don't do that. Well, I say, hey guys, go check out this sponsor every now and then. Sure. Well, I say, you know, check out this acrylic company, but sure, I'll mention that. But like for them, it's not like a parasocial thing where we're friends and we're live streaming, having fun. For them, it's more like Cards HQ. And a lot of people treat it like an actual business. So, you know, Cards HQ? Okay, they're like the biggest sports people, and they have like, dude, it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not into sports, but they have a huge shop, massive, beautiful shop, and they have like a panel. If you watch sports at all, like the commentaries for like football and stuff, there'll be like 3 or 4 of them talking. Like, did you guys see what the Michael Jordan 9 PSA did, or blah blah? And I don't know, Frank, and it's like a full on show in the card world. I'm like, yo,
that's pretty cool.
Cards HQ.
Cards. All right, I'm gonna
Cards. You get the right episode, bro. They're doing it big, but it's more commercialized. You know, more sporty, and
I see. Oh, I have watched one of those videos.
Yeah, they're like the pinnacle business, right? Like they're here to.
Yeah, I guess like Orion's Card House would probably be like the closest thing, right? Besides, like, but they don't talk about the cards. Somewhat. You watch any of Ryan's Card House?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I can't watch the over you know, it's the best opening, the best deal, the best. Right. No one's that happy all the time. I don't care what you're doing.
Yeah, true. My favorite thing to do is live stream, but Pokemon's weird, man. Pokemon's like very different than what I'm used to. Like on my gaming channel, my crypto channel, my Twitch channel, whatever, I could go live over there and I'll get just as many views as like on my videos, or maybe not exactly, but like hundreds of people. And then I come to Pokemon, bro, I'll get like 10, 20. I'm like, damn, bro. Like,
Pokemon's rough, dude.
The live streams in particular.
Yeah, live streams. Yeah.
Not as many people.
Yeah. Today's was a great turnout. We had like 75 live viewers. It's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's the live streams are, if you have like a good topic, they'll go crazy. Like if you, like I noticed if I'm just like addressing the chat in the first like, let's say 30 minutes, you won't get any views. People won't rewatch it.
Really?
They want to get straight into the topic, like right off a rip. Like it's not like I tried to not address the chat until we're like get going, and then you can kind of so maybe that's just a little tip that I have for the Pokemon.
Smart.
I have a question. There's a question for you, DJ. Do you like making crypto videos better or the Pokemon ones?
These days, definitely Pokemon. crypto, because remember I wasn't doing just regular crypto, it was crypto mining.
So it's like niche,
super niche, and mining's kind of dead. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah, it is.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude. The money was good.
Oh yeah,
like the money on Pokemon is ass. Is if you compare like 1,000 views in the crypto world versus 1,000 views in Pokemon, I think it's like a 10x on crypto.
Yeah.
Like
business content, it just goes crazy on YouTube. Anything business.
The advertisers, they paid buku bucks, man. Like I had a lot of sponsors, man. 5,000 here, 7,000 here. Small channel. We're talking at the time 10,000 subs. So like you can make really good money in the crypto world. Really good money.
No, for sure. That's my goal is once I get really good at trading to start a trading channel and just put there's a lot of. Do you watch any trading content?
Nah, because I don't trade like that. I invest. Yeah,
it's fun to watch people like make crazy bread or lose crazy bread.
Oh,
So there's a kid. His name's TJR. He's like a young young white dude. He's friends with. He lives in Miami. Cool haircut, cool jeans, all that stuff. But he's like, dude, he trades like 500K with like a stop loss of like. That's a stop loss actually is like to lose 500K. He does crazy trades and he just like makes it like young and like cool, where it's like majority of like you see a Forex trader and you're like, there's nothing cool going on right here with this guy. But that's the goal. And it's like real easy content, and the content does well because it's like thousands of dollars that are moving, swinging. Yeah, TJR. He got into stocks,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I have a music production channel. Like I tell everybody, if I had to choose between, I have like 400 subscribers on my music production channel, but music will always take priority over Pokemon. Like Pokemon doesn't pay that well. It does like help the bills. I don't like my job pays chips and salsa, dude. Just nothing. So the Pokemon money does help a little bit. But I feel you, bro. The education money also pays too really well over on YouTube.
But the good thing is, like I said, for me, this channel is for my business, my journey.
For your business,
right? For my journey. So like, hey, I failed at this. I did good at this. I tried out magic. It didn't do well. I tried out magic and it did do well. I tried Japanese and it went well or it didn't. And so it's like, follow me along the journey. The money might not be good for ad revenue, but you just buy one of these. I get $10. I get $10, right? So I get 5 sales from that. So like, there's definitely potential there. And I'm sure a lot of the YouTubers are making a lot of money. Maybe it's not necessarily from the YouTube ads, but you got to like think more outside of that. Like what could really make the money from it?
Facts. Yeah, that's the same thing with my music production channel. Like all my products, my presets, I don't get, I'll maybe get like 300 views, 400 views, but they'll all funnel into the store. So it all makes
cool.
It makes it so much better. But that's the Grim Reaper. He says, I'm literally only here to support you. I don't care what the topic is. And I just wanted to, I highlighted this really quick because that's how I felt with your channel, dude. Like you came onto the Pokemon scene. I'm giving you your flowers. So
thanks, man.
Like, you came into the Pokemon scene and it's like, you already had this personality, and I was like, oh, this is refreshing. So I don't really care what DJ is talking about. I'm going to click to support,
Thanks, bro.
And there's so many creators, and I'm talking about myself included. Like when I first started, I was so like scared to like be myself. And it wasn't until like, I was even like trying to cover up my tattoos. I was like trying to like, trying to talk yeah, bro. I just wasn't like confident like that. I was like doing hella cuts, thinking about a bunch of things, and like to what I am now. It's like, bro, people see who I really am now on the channel. So it's cool that you came in and like showed people. I feel like you showed people exactly who you were, like right off rip. So that's why I
look at this. You don't have to watch it long, but like watch like a couple seconds. This is like, I mean, I've been in that phase, bro. Oh, it's sent on StreamYard's chat if you can see it.
Oh, StreamYard chat. How do I? You could pull up on your side. You just hit share screen.
Let me see. My bad.
No, you're good.
Share screen. I could just show you. I wasn't always. Which one? Tips for noobs. There we go. Boom. What year is it? 8 years ago, boys. Can you see this?
Yep.
And today I'm going to give you
I was deployed.
15 tips.
I was in.
And his name
like,
is
I mean,
the Cow King.
You hear how bad that?
King, you will no longer.
I mean, I was young and I was terrible.
Bro, I don't think that's bad, bro.
This video got 335,000 views, bro.
No.
Yeah. Look, I have a lot of videos on my other channels that have like hundreds of thousands.
Flex on them, DJ.
Terrible quality, bro. Like dog poo poo, bro.
Flex on them, DJ.
I don't know how to stop capturing. Bro, that garbage video, that trash. How do you stop sharing?
I'll remove you. My bad.
Oh, I think I did it.
Yeah. So like we get these comments all the time. We're like, oh, how do I start? I'm like, how do you start content? I'm like, dude, just turn on the camera. Just turn on the freaking camera and just do it, bro.
I used to get millions of views a month sitting with a dog crap, like what's it called? Headset in a double bunk bed. Actually, it was a 6-person bunk bed because I was overseas.
Damn.
Yeah, you can do it, guys. Just turn the camera on. It's easy, bro.
Yeah. Were you monetized back then too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I remember back in the day, you had to have like a plugin to get monetized to run ads on your YouTube page. Do you remember those times?
I didn't do YouTube back then.
Oh, okay.
I think that was before 8 years because that channel was like 8 or 9 years ago.
Okay. And you're monetized then? God, what was that payout, bro? That payout must have been crazy.
That video is probably, because it's gaming, it doesn't pay well, probably like $400.
Oh shoot! I thought you were like that would be breaded.
No, it's a bad CPM. Gaming is like worst thing ever on YouTube
because it's entertainment, correct?
Maybe it's entertainment. I'm not sure. I just know for gaming content, you're a dime a dozen. They don't pay much. Like advertisers. Like I said on my crypto YouTube channel, bro. Why I loved it so much because the money was insane, even for the ad revenue. I'd get 1,000 views and make $40.
Yeah. That's what me and Joey were talking about. He's like, dude,
crazy, dude.
Joey's like, if I made crypto content, I was like, no, they would go after your head if you made some crypto content. That would be, they wouldn't play. The crypto community don't play when it comes to dropping $10,000+ on a coin. I would be very man. The financial YouTube scares me, to be honest. So shout out to you. It just seems like me talking about someone following my guide to what I'm doing. I'm like, I don't know, man. It'd be tough.
It was fun. I'll say this too, and let me tell you, YouTube out there, you see the nice person. Do you think I'm nice? Like a fairly nice person?
Yeah. Oh, okay. 100%. Yeah.
Well, listen, I ain't always nice. So y'all are lucky that nobody's attacked me. Because on every other channel, now I'm a very, very nice person until you fuck with me. And people have done that on my other channels, bro. I will troll you for the next 6 months. I've done it, bro. There's videos out there, bro. I will take your picture and I will like pretend to pee on it at the beginning of the video. Like I'm petty, bro. I'm petty. I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm really glad that like I can come over here and be a nice, gentle person. So, I'm very gentle.
So if you blow up, so guys, he just gave you guys the play to blow up your channel instantly. So if DJ gets to 10, 15, 25K, just troll him, bro. You're monetized in like a week. He'll give you free advertisement for 6 months.
But you gotta put good effort in there.
Like, yeah. No sneak disses, no like soft shit. You gotta go all in on the trolls.
If they do, I'm petty, bro. I'm petty, but I'm not the one to start a fight. I never start. But if you do, bro, I will. I'm not doing some like, oh, I'm sitting in this chair trolling you, bro. Like I will travel to the park. I will find a great scenery. I will set up a ceremony for you and like see you off of this ceremony in the middle of a park with like little toys and shit. Dude, I'm petty, bro. I'll go all out. Don't play with me.
Oh my God. Joey's talking about shilling the memberships. Do you have a membership program for your channel yet?
I got approved. I was too lazy to do anything with it. Okay. You guys are cheap over here, bro. In the crypto world, everybody's $5 and up. Everybody out here is doing 99 cents and $1.99. I was like, oh shit, maybe I need to do that.
Yeah, mine's $5, but YouTube adds that $2 tax. They got to get theirs. So people were complaining. They're like, bro, why is it so expensive? I'm like, did they
normal on YouTube?
I was like, yeah, $5 is normal. But I do like top cards I'm grading. I try to like provide as much. I hate when people do their membership program and they don't provide anything. That's the worst.
You're gonna hate me. Worst. I don't do nothing, bro. If you support me, I love y'all. DJ. Yeah, if y'all support me, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm not out here doing nothing. You're gonna watch me though. Hey, that's a trade, right? I should do something. You make me feel bad.
Oh,
I never did on any of my other channels, bro. Like never.
That's hella funny.
I feel bad.
Ace TCG Collectible says, really love the stream, just starting and turning on the cam. How do you deal with the nervousness and imposter syndrome? So far, I've been putting out shorts that probably aren't great.
You go first, man.
Oh, let me go back to the chat really quick. Let me nervous. Okay, so I hid myself through other people that have been in the space longer than I did. So when I first came back, I knew I didn't know crap about Pokemon but I wasn't gonna risk the opportunity that like the chance of starting my channel. So I was like, you know what, I'm just to surround myself with people that know a lot about previous errors and stuff like that. So I had my boy Eric, one of my best friends. We started the podcast, the Poke Corner podcast, and he was kind of well diverse into other eras, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that was the cheat code. And then I just, for the lives, brought on Johto Jake, just surround yourself with people that have been there before, and don't think you need to reinvent the wheel, and just like listen to advice. Like I think the fastest way to grow is to ask people that have been here, and actually like take their advice. So
that's pretty cool.
How about you?
I would say just make content consistently, because like everybody wants like this special recipe, and like overthink it, and like just make content, dude. You'll just naturally get better. I'm not saying you have to be highly edited. Like I said, I don't do highly edited videos because they never perform well, ever. It's just not worth the time. Make videos consistently. Algorithm will like you. You'll figure out how to be less nervous every time, a little bit more as the weeks goes on, and just do it. Like, don't think about any of that, dude. Who cares? Because you know what? There's plenty of people that are like, right? It's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with being like that on YouTube. Like there's literally going to be 10,000 people that are willing to watch that video because they like that style and they don't like me. Maybe they think I'm too aggressive, I'm too crazy and hyper. That's fine, right? Like you'll always find viewers that are interested in the type of person you are.
Yeah, no, I agree. It is like, for me, I had some of that imposter syndrome though, coming in. I was like, who am I to be telling anybody about anything, but then I was like, you know what, I'm going to make content of the stuff that I just enjoy, and I think and it's kind of how, with your content, dude, like I can see through the camera, I think pretty well, with who I like, want to reach out to and have on my side type shit. So you broke Pokemon, he was a super cool dude, obviously Team Rocket Joey, Johto Jake, it's like establishing the Avengers. You're like, I like this dude and I'm gonna keep him around, and so
when you gonna get together the Avengers, then when you gonna get everybody on one stream, bro?
So I used to love watching those OKJLove streams where he would bring in the Opossum Bud versus Nostalgianomics. OKJLove. Hey, did you watch that stream?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm gonna put you on. It's I think it's the best live stream that Pokemon content has ever experienced. It was literally CT Cool Trainer Ryan, OKJLove, Opossum Bud. Who else was in there for the collector? It was like collectors versus investors. Ooh. Bro, it was like 3-on-3, bro. Just of angry nerds at each other for like 3 hours, bro. It was awesome. And I was like, this is sick. This is like the top content creators like going at each other. So I think that needs to happen more of like a debate style. Like, yeah, that stream was crazy, right, Matthias? That stream was insane. I was so hooked, bro. I couldn't stop listening. I was like, I can't get off this stream. It's too good. A PokeRev popped in.
For real?
Like, yeah, bro. It was yeah. And JLove was getting his own chat was just grilling. Are you familiar with OKJLove?
I don't think I know OKJLove.
Oh my god, I'm gonna put you on. He's my favorite content creator. Japanese content. Purely Japanese content, and he gives all the love to the artist for said cards. Like he's not investing, he's all like, this card is sick because this artist does this. Like it's such a breath of fresh air. They have a really good podcast called PokeCaw Talks. He does it with Poke Guardian.
Okay.
Japanese content. So yeah, it's
that'd be fun.
He's amazing. Yeah, that'd be fun, bro. I would love to have you as a part of it, bro.
Get me on there, bro. Because if they talking too much bullshit, he'd be like, with the artist, I'll be like, who cares? Like, who said that? Who said that? Who said that? I'm like, I said it, bro. You talk too damn much.
You know that says who, window. He said who won the debate. I think the collectors. I think the collectors realize like 2 hours into the stream that they're also investors, and that's pretty much why J-Love's chat was like going back and forth on him. They're like, bro, you're just like, you're an investor too, bro. Like, you sell Pokemon cards. Like, what are you?
When it's time to sell the collection or it's time to upgrade,
yeah,
do those people at that point give you like a super cheap deal? Probably not. They probably want the value of it, of what it's worth. Is that investing? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I took a page out of Team Rocket Joey's playbook. He was like, when your chat or comment section is like when they really dive in, or on a certain thing that you talked about, like it was him with the Destined Rivals booster box, right? Like you guys talked about it, right? And then he just withheld for so long, and then finally got that Destined Rivals booster box. His chat went crazy.
Yep.
So it was it's kind of me with the Spanish booster boxes. Like, people literally go crazy on me with the Spanish booster boxes. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna lean all the way into this Spanish booster box, and I love the booster boxes. It doesn't matter to me. None of this, like, if this all went to zero, bro, I don't care. I really don't care. Hook me up to a lie detector test. Like, I really don't care, because it's just, this is my childhood. Yeah, it's my childhood all in one place. So yeah, it's just it's playing the YouTube games of that stuff. But Pokemon, I mean, the YouTube content creation space really is like, it's a game. It's how many heartstrings can you pull, really? It's like, yeah, you're providing this content of your business and you're still seeing what works, in the space.
Team Rocket Joey asked me, one of the first things he asked me on the stream, he said, what really inspired you, blah blah blah, besides the kid thing. I said, money. I'm not gonna lie. See, like, people respect it if you're honest with them. If you try to BS them and the kumbaya and the just be upfront.
Yeah.
Own it. Yeah. You know what? You gotta do what you gotta do.
Because people will always figure out your true intentions,
Right.
They'll always see throughout the bullshit, because 2-3 years down the line, and then all of a sudden you turn into this like biggest Pokemon investor. You're like, no, this is not what I signed up for. Like, this is not what, so I'm glad that you said it. You came out and said it, all about money. Like, for business.
99%. 99. I like opening Pokemon, and hopefully at a discount.
Who would we have on the Avengers, or for the debate?
Is it a debate? I don't know. I didn't know this thing existed until you brought it up, bro.
I think it's like a 6-on-6. I think it would be like, I think on a collector side, it'd be like me, Opossum Bud. Who's another diehard collector? If I could have OK J-Love, I would. That would be great. And then, of course, I would want to put Joey, Pokey NE, and Nostalgianomics on one team.
Ooh,
Joe, you know what I mean?
I get that thing winning, the content wheel going, baby.
Just a good old fashioned 3-on-3 debate. Because I think Joey he agrees with a lot of those guys.
Did you see? I don't know if you want to hit the drama at all, but I like.
Let's do it.
You got to throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's do it. Pokey and he, based off I think it was based off the stream that me and Joey did. He was like, and just so you know, Joey, Team Rocket Joey, I unbanned you or something. I
saw
like,
that.
Hey.
But bro was always a fan of Joey. That's the funniest shit. Like, he was claiming that he never watched all these videos, but just knew timestamps. I'm like, bro.
I didn't know that part.
There's no way. There's no way you were not watching the content.
They're probably watching each other.
For sure. Yeah. I know, dude. We all pay attention to each other. It's such a small space.
Right.
Let's see. For real, Joey is team by Prismatic right now.
That's where me and Joey disagree a lot. I love me some Prismatic. I wouldn't rush out and buy it. I would buy it from Sam's Club for $50. I would. 100%. Yeah. But I love me some Prismatic, man.
You think that Prismatic box would get to 1K?
Like long term? Oh yeah, long term. A couple cycles. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think that thing's gonna be hard capped.
That's crazy.
Everyone thinks that this Pokemon is just like it's just like this crazy trajectory, right? It's just only up, bro. You look at some of those best sets, and they do plateau. They do plateau. Like I'm not talking. I mean, we can argue Sun and Moon ETBs, right? Like they're tops, but those are short printed. We're talking about an era where they're printing this stuff actually into the ground. You know.
But when did most people come into Pokemon in history?
Now, absolutely.
This one right here. What are they going to remember? They don't give a shit about Sun and Moon, man. They're going to want to relive their childhood. And guess who's going to sell them that ETB? Check me out at djpokecenter.com. I got you, buddy. When these suckers go to 1,000, I got you for 900. You know, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. Please.
Yeah, you're holding. You got to hold some, right? You got to hold at least some.
I do sealed product mostly. So everything here, this isn't like my personal stuff. You know what I mean? This is for the store. Whether it's listed or not, I plan on everything in this room is just for the store. I try to collect sealed for the investing stuff. So I have like prismatic cases. Mm-hmm. Like I just bought 4 cases of the UPC sealed, you know, not touching them at all, not interested. Like I like to do sealed because like it's just so much easier to stack. You know what I mean?
So easy.
So much easier, man. Like there's a lot of risk with this, you know, unless you buy a bunch of acrylics, which are awesome, but they're super expensive. And like, y'all want to, you know, that's
heavy. And
you know what I mean? It's a lot of damage and risk. And here's your sealed case. It's just a lot easier. This guy did not. Hidden Fates over prismatic. Long term though. Oh, long term.
So I understand where he's coming from. Like you can't, or not. I'm not saying you, but we can't. We can't just see it in like the modern lens. Like what's actually scarce in 25 years.
You're right on that.
You know what I mean? So that's where I get it. And I don't think he's trolling in that sense.
Let me see.
But
look up the value.
But when we talk about the cards, I'm on team.
These cards are not that good.
I'm on your team. I'm on your team, DJ. I'm on
your
team.
This Jesse and James full art $20. Is that right?
I thought it went up. That was like 50.
Let me see. I mean, this is what an old article from TCG says. I just typed in like the chase cards.
Yeah, exactly. Set value doesn't matter long term. I agree, Jerry. 100%.
But that bro, I mean, just think about how expensive that Umbreon is already, and it's still heavily printed. Like, I don't know, man. I just can't imagine a bull cycle or 2 from now that Umbreon's not like crazy.
So you can't fathom the opposite happening though. Think about like so you're saying that, you know, it has so much more room to grow, but how about the opposite? I think it has a bunch of room to the downside as well.
Short to medium term, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it can completely get humbled by the market.
Right. No. I agree on a short, like, but that's how my mind works, bro. I'm always like one bull run ahead, at least minimum.
Facts. You got to.
With crypto, bro, I'm already thinking like, what am I going to do in 2028 for the next halving? I'm always thinking like 2032. That's what I kind of try to do with Pokemon. Like, I don't really, I know right now. Yeah, of course, right? Like they're going to keep getting printed. We all know that. But I like to think long term, like what's going to happen. I can't imagine a world where like that Umbreon doesn't go up.
No, I agree. I completely agree with you. Yeah. But I just, in the short term, I think it has more room to grow. So like I always compare Pokemon to trading. Like I never get into a trade until it gets back tested. That's just the A plus setup. You never try to chase the pump. You always wait for it to establish a floor, get retested, so it shows you its true colors. That's same thing with crypto. I treat the same thing with Pokemon. I'm like, let me see Prismatic's true colors in the bear market.
Fair.
You know, so
that's fair. We don't know, right?
Yeah, we seriously don't know. But we're at 2 hours, DJ. I know you got work, bro. So let me know if you want to.
I'm good for a little bit more. If you're good.
Cool. I'll come straight. Yeah. You want to talk about Mega Dream?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want your opinions on the set.
Ooh. I am unbelievably excited for it. Mostly because Phantasmal Flames just died out in like 6 days, it feels like. Like, dude, I know it's the UPC, but like the UPCs were crazy on the store for a couple days. the ETBs were crazy demand. And then I got more and it just died. And then the market went down, Bitcoin went down, everything went down. And I'm now exhausted. All my friends are like, yeah, I'm done. They either got the Charizard or they didn't. People aren't interested. It's so slow. So Mega Dream, like I said, because there's nothing really coming out until February, is just such a what's the word? Saving grace.
For sure.
So I'm so happy that it's coming out. It's like the perfect time. There's nothing else in between, nothing to really talk about or look forward to. Unbelievably excited for this.
Yeah. Interesting. Did you watch Dark Ibex's video on Mega Dream?
I don't think so.
I'll send it to you.
Please.
He was saying it was like underwhelming in a sense because of like the style of hits and how they seeded the hits. So I thought that was a really interesting. I'm going to cover that later, but I enjoy Mega Dream, and dude, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the Japanese market. Those cards are tanking.
Oh, are they
tanking?
What about the Gengar?
Yeah, all those cards. There's just so much of it, you know. So many people are ripping. But it's how it should be, bro. That's how Japanese has always been.
Right.
It's like you should not be like, I tell people all the time, you should not be paying more than $5 for an AR. You just shouldn't. You go to Japan, they're like $1, you know, for the AR cards. Like
what about the error? The Gengar error, though.
That's different. Yeah, that's a whole. But it's, so. Japanese
somebody wrote that.
Yeah. So Japanese collectors, like, sure, they're good. Like, they don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I try to explain to people that are not in the Japanese market, like, whether the Japanese market is looking for an entirely different, entirely different things compared to the English market, where the English market is always looking for like opportunity cost, price per box, fun cost, you know, where it's like the Japanese market, bro, they're literally just enjoying the product for what it is as it's coming out. So with the error cards, I'm like, I think that's only going to like be attractive to the people that are trying to go to Japan to get, you know, either flip cards or, you know, find these error cards. But for most Japanese collectors, they don't really care about that stuff. They just want cards cheap.
Now, what about this? Okay. You're right? That's how it's been. And Pokemon was like that, right? Like you get cheap Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden these people came. People like me that would have never tried Japanese if Phantasmal Flames wasn't such a small set. Yeah. What if people like me, you know, millions of people that just come on in and we're like, yes, these error cards, baby. I'm trying to get my hands on one because there's nothing else to do. What if they all flood in and they start getting into this mega and like build up the hype and shit? And I know it ruins it for like the people who actually like Japanese. But what if they start flooding in?
They are. Oh, they're flooding in from China and Vietnam. Yeah, they come in like big packs and they, you know, they're doing jobs. They're going in and swooping up all this product. So they're gonna. Once I follow tons of Japanese content creators, and those error cards are going to get snatched up real fast, bro. They're gonna be, yeah. But the Japanese market is just so strong in the sense of like I said, those AR cards, they just get corrected like so fast. Okay. It's like they get, you know, they're beautiful. I think the Dragonite, the attack card looks so sick. Gengar attack card looks pretty cool.
That one looks good.
Yeah, Lucario? But yeah, they all look really cool. But you know, they're $5 cards. You know, you're gonna be able to grab a box for like $50, $60 in Japan, 2-3 boxes, open it, and then you're good. But that's how it should be. That's how it should be. And then Pokemon Japan is going to always print to demand.
Now Inferno X went up in value. Not now, but like for like a month and a half, right? Yeah. It started like 120, 130, went up to like 160. It was on fire until Phantasmal Flames came out.
Yep. My take on that is it was Charizard or bust, and we haven't seen a Charizard card that expensive in Japanese for a really long time. And it also, once the English version came out and people saw that it started covering the Charmander's face, it also drove that card up because everyone's like, I want to see Charmander. I don't want to see the attack over his face. So I'm going to go with Korean traditional Chinese or Japanese. So
the person I've been buying from, they've already warned me twice now. Like, hey, you might want to put another order in because their boss is telling them they need to raise the price because the Americans are buying so much. So they're like all in I haven't paid the second tariff. I should pay that tomorrow, I think. But I'm all in like 106, 107 a box. They've already told me they're gonna have to raise it like $3 or $4 a box because there's just too much demand. Like they're selling everything. And so they're like, why are we going to give you a good price? Now, if they raise it for me, they raise it for other people. I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying it could happen, right? But if they do, then now the price has to go up on the American side.
And if anybody in the chat is from Japan, you guys know that it's still like $55, $60 box USD. It's just United States, we're the ones getting absolutely taxed because it's like for years, bro. Like, so Dark Ibex, when I had him on my live, he explained it to me. He's like, can you imagine if Prismatic Evolutionist comes out, right?
Yeah.
And our like half of the United States supply gets shipped over to Japan, like every time. Like, how would you feel?
I wouldn't feel too good.
It wouldn't feel too good, right? It's like the same thing with their market. It's like they, a set comes out and then they're just shipping out like half of their products. So they continue to print to demand, but they still take care of their market. They always prioritize their market first. Then they tax Americans, they tax every other place. So it's like this, they figured out the system, right? And we're going to pay it. So when people ask me all the time, they go, Henry, when are these booster boxes going to go back down to like $40? I'm like, you're not getting those at $40 ever again. Like those times were like Japanese resellers finally understood, like, why am I making $5-10 a box when I can make, so, and then of course the tariff and the taxes and stuff obviously has something to do with it, but we're not getting cheap Japanese product ever again in the States.
I paid 18.5%, bro.
God damn.
18. That's not like their fault. That's just how it is when you buy from Japan. Some people told me 15. So
yeah,
I guess it could change. I don't know like all the details of the tariffs, but like between 15 and 18% of whatever you're buying it from them, you can also expect to pay on top of that.
Not to get political, but this administration has like literally made me lose my head, bro. Cause I'm just like, why is this back and forth 15, 20%, Korea's getting 20%, China's getting, I'm like, dude, you guys are affecting my Pokemon cards, guys.
Yeah. So right off the bat, I mean, you can't get super cheap just because the tariff alone is an additional 20% basically.
Exactly.
And shipping.
And the set value. I know we don't like to talk about the set value, but when Inferno X came out and you could pull a $700, $800 card out of a Japanese booster box at $35 a box, DJ.
That's crazy.
How many boxes would you open if you can pull a $900 SAR or a $1,200 gold card at $35 a box? How many boxes would you buy? You'd probably go all in.
Oh yeah, I already did it with Prismatic. Yeah, I would do it. Oh yeah,
go all in. So this is where the Japanese market is right now. These top cards are just like insane.
And you're guaranteed to hit, right?
You're always multiple hits. Yeah. You're guaranteed three ARs, multiple EXs, and one SAR. So it's like it's just a better opening experience. I don't understand why people open English product, but that's for a different debate.
Money.
Money. Yeah.
They like money.
They like money. Yeah. But so this is why I'm bullish for myself, as for my collection. I'm bullish on Mega Dream because the singles are already tanking. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like it's already going to be cheap, right? Maybe the SARs are going to be, a little bit more expensive, whatever it is, so be it. But we have a huge print window. And a lot of Americans are going to be like, I need Mega Dream. I need Ascending Heroes. But we don't, what's the release schedule for Ascending Heroes? It's trash, right? It's like 2-pack blisters and
January 30th. Bro. And then mid-December you get ETB. And then
what a disaster.
Like April you get booster bundles. Like, are you kidding? Like, what are people going to do, bro?
What a disaster. What a disaster.
There's nothing else to do. That's the thing.
You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna sell a shit ton of Mega Dream. That's what's gonna happen. Dude. If I'm a business owner and I had to go into one set, I'm like, oh, bring it. Oh, you guys got nothing else to buy.
And here's the thing, too, guys. Depending on how much you pay attention to the market, let's just say, I think the FOMC, if you don't know what that is, it's like the interest rate cuts. potentially are going to happen next week. If that's above, if that's above what we're expecting, crazy bullish for the market. Not saying that will, just saying
like under 30%, right?
It could be, it could happen, right? At any minute. Or all of a sudden, you know what? We've now finished tariffs with China. Boom, 10% Bitcoin. Boom, S&P 500. When those things happen, those markets affect what happens in Pokemon. All of a sudden, people have all this money, or you know what? Stimulus checks that they've been talking about. Hey, it's actually got approved. Here you guys go. Here's 2K. Boom, 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 boom. So like, I don't know. I'm not saying that will happen. I'm just saying potentially at one of these months, it could be 6 months, it could be 3 months, it could be next month. I have no idea. It could happen. Something could go crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm a bear always.
You're a bear. I'm a bull.
Yeah, I'm always because I've been wrecked too many times, you know, in life.
It's sad, bro.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I just learned. I'm like, you gotta like always. For me, I always think of, you know, both sides. You know, I'm like, you know, this. No one's coming to pump these markets if that's Pokemon, or I'm always looking for when's the next time to buy, you know, at the low, you know. But yeah, I mean, like I said, me and Joey get all. Joey's like, dude, the markets are gonna go absolutely nuts. We got all this like good news. I'm like, you gotta remember, bro, the market does not owe you anything. Anything. They just, I mean, it's like it's a too easy of a setup. If we all know the bullish news, right, coming in for these markets, but what happens if it's all priced in? Like, I'm always the priced in guy.
I don't think it's a coincidence that Bitcoin went from 122,000 to 108, and then that is exactly what literally the day of or the day after is what started this Pokemon sell-off.
Yeah, no, I agree, dude. It could, yeah, tinfoil hat for sure.
And because stocks went down, all the tech stocks went down, crypto crashed, literally a crash. That's the definition of a crash, going from 122 to 108, and then it went down to 80 flat, and then all of a sudden Pokemon goes down and all the collectibles. Coincidence? No, this is what pumps it, because the rich people, it's not collectors that are raising the markets, right? The collectors were already there. The people who really love it for the art, like yourself, and like, you know, that's awesome. I respect that 100%. Those aren't the people that are out there paying top tier. Like, how much is this, bro? $400? This is ridiculous. This should not cost $400, but it costs $400, right? It's stupid. And then like $800 or $900 for the Pokemon Center. Like, fuck off. Are you serious? But, right? But the people that pay that aren't the collectors. It's the crypto bros. It's the stock investors. It's the real estate guys, the sports guys, the guys with money. But when all their money instantly gets cut 10, 20, 30% overnight, they're like, wait a minute. I'm going to stop messing around with these collectibles. These are just cardboard. That was cute. I'm going to wait. But all of a sudden, they get that money to come back. And now, you know what? That Charizard's looking pretty good. You know, that Mega Dreams look good. Whatever's looking good. I'm just making an example. And now all the money's magically back.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Don't know if that's going to happen. Just saying it could.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that Scamwick, I was trading that session when that giant liquidation event happened. I shorted every single altcoin in my portfolio, and it made like over 300% on like 6 coins.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was just a falling freaking knife. And I remember Joey was golfing. I was like, bro, look at the charts. He's like, why are people panicking? I'm like, bro, we're literally like falling through the roof. What are you talking about? He's like, no, it was gonna be fine. I'm like, dude, this is the biggest liquidation event in crypto history. Like, we are not good right now. And,
what do you think's gonna happen? 50K or 150K sooner?
I will bet anybody here in this chat, if they want to make price predictions, we can do what I have. What's that app called where you can put like money and then you get 2 people?
Something bet.
Yeah, I told Joey I bet him a 151 ETB
if he wants.
If you want to make that bet, but we're seeing neither of those are going to happen. It's gonna bottom out around 65 to 70. That's the bottom. That's where we have like serious support down there, like serious support, like previous cycles support at those levels. But at 150, bro, there's just no way. Maybe in next cycle for sure. I think 125 was the top. There's just too many resistance zones to blast through that are like real heavy sell zones, like with a lot of volume in these zones. So And once you like, I don't know, bro, TA like ruined. It's like when you like take an editing class. I don't know if you take an editing class in like in like high school. So you like learn how all these movies are made, and you're like, I can't even watch a movie anymore. I just like see what happens, see these little cuts, like where the camera is, like it just ruins it for you. It's like me with TA. It's like ever since I learned how to freaking use technical analysis, I can't even look at charts anymore, bro.
I don't look at charts, bro. I just look at the price real quick. I go, okay, we up.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah. Cause I mean,
that's stressful.
Yeah. It's fun. But for me, cause I have like I said, dude, I don't make tons of money. Like I'm always trying to get the most out of my money by learning like skills. Like if I can invest $1,000 a month into crypto or stocks, like for sure I would do that, but I can't. So I have to invest $250 and trade it to 1,000, you know? But it's a skill, you know, it's a different way of investing. It's a different skill. And I'm a nerd too. I'm also a huge nerd. You guys all know that. But I don't think 150 is happening. This run, I think 125, maybe we go up to 135 was the top, but 50K, there's no way. Absolutely no way. What's your tops? Joey was saying 250.
Oh no, that's crazy. No, that's just a little too crazy. Yeah, I'm feeling like 150. I've always felt like it was like 120, 125. I've been saying that for like 3 years. I think we got one more juicer. I think we get one more all-time high, like really just boom, shoot up there. And I don't know, dude, something about the new year. It just
like Joey says 205.
It changes, bro. Like
yeah,
it seriously, when because the tax loss harvesting, everybody has to sell right now because they're trying to take their L's so that way they can appreciate it or fight it against their gains.
But then last week,
right? Yep. And then but a new year comes out, new this, new that, the hype, the little Timmies, and it just starts all over again, man. I don't know. Something about that new year. There's really no difference between December 31st and January 1st, but it does something to you.
So there's 3 rules, and there's one of the major rules in trading is prices won't move unless there's news. So in 2026, there's like a lot of good news, right? So that's what keeps me bullish, like long term. Like I still invest in Bitcoin every Friday. I'm still buying, but it doesn't mean I'm not shorting it to make 200, 300, 400%, right? For the week.
Good.
But Joey saying 205 is just like crazy. I just don't like the I feel people. Like give me facts, give me reasonings of why people want to predict these prices. I don't like you can sit here and say like I feel like, but I need to. But I think you're right, bro. With all the with the stimmies, which hopefully they come, bro.
Who knows if and when that's ever gonna happen?
Yeah, but it's just news, like that's good for the markets. Like news is always good. But I can't see Trump going out like this, with the markets this bad.
Dude, look, Powell, I forgot his first name, Jerome.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to go at some point. Okay, he's gonna have to go, and when the new guy comes in, guess what? He's very pro what's going on with this Bitcoin thing. I'm trying not to say like name drops for the political reasons, right?
Yep.
If and when that happens, bro, there's no more 25 basis points. If somebody doesn't know what that means 0.25% rates. Like this little bullshit we've been getting. Like, no, dude, that's like a 1% jump. But if the market gets a 1% rate cut or even a half or something, boom, everything just goes crazy. I just don't see I can't envision 2026 not having something extremely bullish, and everybody then they love America again. I love this. This is so good, man. I always believed in you, bro. I knew it. I knew you were gonna.
Yeah, I like I said, I'm a bear. I quantitative tightening ending doesn't mean that quantitative easing begins. I think there could be a full on like let's just wait and see. I think Jerome Powell is just going to say, hey, you know what? Let's just wait and see what happens. Like, and then his ass is going to be gone. But it could be, dude. 2026 might be crazy for all markets, bro. Like it might be super crazy.
So interesting enough, the president doesn't fire the Fed chair, but he selects who the next one is.
Facts.
So he's going to pick someone that benefits him, that benefits the market, that is pro Bitcoin, that is pro cutting interest rates, right? Like, dude, it's going to happen. I just don't know when it's going to happen, bro.
Yeah, I'm always like once the news happens, I think it's gonna be priced in, and then it is what it is. I don't see this market ripping like we think. It's just, I think there's too much damage in this market, bro. If it's Pokemon, if it's stocks, crypto, there's way too much. We're playing damage control right now. I can't. 1% interest rate hike is crazy.
Yes, pull the Band-Aid off, boys. Let's get that,
bro. What would that do to assets? What would that do to your assets, though?
Bro, this gonna be a $1,000 box.
Yeah, for how long? For how long?
I don't know. Sell it off, man. Just get rich and move on.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. So it really depends if you believe that something like that's going to happen, and if you do, it might be wise to DCA into some positions, not go crazy, but whatever you're bullish on, Sword and Shield or XY or whatever, it doesn't matter.
XRP.
No, XRP. No, man. XRP is garbage.
I hate XRP. I hate XRP.
I'm sorry, Joey. Let me tell you, I don't want to make. You want me to talk about
trash.
This? Or
Cardano's trash, Joey.
Okay.
XRP is trash.
XRP is garbage because there's no end cap, so it's limitless.
Yep.
And they can literally create it at any time.
Yep.
It's
you want to talk about how much of the coin was allocated to the funders?
How much?
33%.
Damn.
30 or 35%. They could. So they're just constantly draining, always going into I'm cool off stuff like that, bro.
Terrible. Now that being said, I think it'll go up and it's gonna make people a lot of money.
For sure. 100%.
But it's doo-doo. It's definitely doo-doo.
It's one of my favorite pairs of trade. I told Joey, I'm like, hey, bro, every time you hit buy, just text me so I can short it.
That's messed up, dude. You know what I did for my kids? I put do you know what Tangent Wallet is?
Oh, I have like a 90 of those.
Do you really? If you use code DJ Mind, you save 10%. But
I will.
If you're, I don't know why you need another one, but I put 0.1 Bitcoin on my sons and 0.1 on my daughter, which at the time only cost me like 4,000.
Nice.
And then I'm giving it to them when they're 21, and I'm pretty confident they're gonna be able to buy a house each. And it only cost me a couple $1,000s. Think about that.
That's so fire. Yeah. What was it, like 0.0001% of the United States owns 0.01% of Bitcoin, something like that.
Yeah. It's 0.1.
Or 0.1. Yeah, 0.1.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I genuinely think that they're gonna buy a nice house because I spent $4,000.
Yeah, that's like when we see all these boomers, all the boomer memes where they're all dancing. It's like all the boomers are dancing in Italy, and they're like, oh, they're all happy because they sold their house that they bought for $4 and a half-eaten piece of gum for $4 million, bro. My girl's family, they sold their house in LA for like 1.4.
Wow,
and it's like they bought it for like 200 or less.
Dang.
1.4.
That's insane, bro.
I'm like,
time to leave Cali.
Those returns don't happen anymore. I mean, I don't know how much housing prices are over there, bro, but California is nuts. Yeah, we're paying like $3,000 for rent, dude. Like,
oof.
Yeah, it's nuts, freaking nuts. But 2026 is gonna be interesting, bro. I'm very excited. I love, like I said, I nerd out. I spend at least 6 hours a day on crypto news. Huge into politics, because of obviously the trading. So, and of course, Pokemon.
I don't look at crypto. I don't look at politics because for me, like I said, I'm a long-term investor, bro. So I just I just buy Bitcoin and literally forget I own it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'll check the price. I'm not gonna lie. I'll look at my Robinhood, which I don't use Robinhood. It's just easier to use charts.
Yep.
I'll just look at the price every now and then. And I'm like, okay. But I don't really be into it like that.
Yeah, I think that's if they could take one thing away from the stream is like just buy $20 worth of Bitcoin like every Friday. And you'll be fine. Like I understand this is a Pokemon channel, but like we're actually giving you guys some like listen to what DJ said about the house. Like, dude, just literally buy Bitcoin. He said, I only got 1 ETH as I'm poor. LOL, never gonna sell it though. So here's my thing with ETH, and DJ, you can kind of tap in on this. Like ETH feels like Windows when a lot of us should be investing into Mac. That's how I view ETH. ETH is like not upgraded anything, and they really don't care. They're terrible at listening to their community, and dude, this past bull run has been terrible. They have done nothing. So
ETH sucks.
Solana was pretty much the darling of this bull run.
I think Ethereum is garbage. That being said, I think long term you'll be fine and you'll make money. I just think there's a million other projects that are better than Ethereum. Like it's limitless, right? Like so is all proof of stake for the most part.
Yep.
There is no cap like Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin, 21 million. That's it. Done. There will never be more. That's it. But like a lot of these proof of stake coins and stuff, and limitless, you print it all you want and don't with nodes. But yeah, be careful with that because then you're really just getting the dollar, right? Like you're just doing fiat at that point. You can just keep making more and more and more and more.
Yeah. What's your top 3 coins if anybody in this chat doesn't have any coins to maybe DCA in?
I would not mess around with anything but Bitcoin, to be honest with you.
Love that.
To be honest with you, I'm just gonna say that. However, if you are in the gambling mood, I think it's okay to mess around with like 1%, maybe 3%. And something a little bit more aggressive like Solana. And if you really want to degen like a Dogecoin, but I wouldn't go to like any real memes. Like I wouldn't go with dog with hat. I wouldn't, I'm making up stuff now. Broomstick with candle. Like there's some trash out there, man.
I got one of my favorite meme projects right here on my phone, bro. Little freaking Fwog with the Charizard. Shout out to Fwog printed.
Really, I hope you do well. I would not recommend that.
I was out a long time ago. I was out a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, stick to Bitcoin.
Yeah, stick to Bitcoin, dude. It's real easy. I think Fartcoin, I already got out a long time ago. A long time ago. I think a lot of these people, they're just holding all the way down. But I agree, dude. I think Solana's great. I think Solana's gonna be here for a long term. And it's very popular with the kids. The kids love Sol. So
because here's the thing, for those who don't know, right? So like Solana is its own network, like how Bitcoin would be its own network. Well, you don't really want to buy all the memes, right? So there's a bajillion memes. Like the president had a meme, his wife had a meme, all these people have memes, famous people like Kanye and blah, 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 they have a meme. You don't want to buy that. That stuff's garbage. What you want to do is you want to buy the powerhouse that all of them use, which is Solana. Everybody uses Solana. Solana is far superior to Ethereum and pretty much most things. That's what you want to invest in. You don't want to worry about all the bull crap underneath. You want to get the pickaxe and the gold. I mean, the shovels and the pickaxes. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go digging for gold in California.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't be the sucker.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like it's an easy return, bro. Like those are like 2 to 4 X's. You know, clean 2 to. Hey, and BNB, I printed off the BNB crap coins though. BNB went crazy when we had a BNB season. That was crazy. But yeah, I like Sol, dude. But I'm not buying it now. I'm waiting for that puppy to come all the way back down to $20.
Guy thinks the world's about to end.
I was buying Sol at 15. I was buying Sol at $15 all the way down there. It's easy when you have a roadmap. I mean, it sounds crazy, but when you have a roadmap to like the bottom, it's kind of a cheat code.
A roadmap. This guy thinks he's just gonna read his little chart.
I read my little chart. Well, it's like, bro, it's like you see these levels of like where the sharks are at, right? The sharks, the guppies, the shrimp, right? And you're like, okay, I'm not going down where the sharks are at. Like I'm kind of cool right here. It's just like little, you take it zone by zone, level by level, and it's a good way to invest, you know. So
it's not investing though; it's day trading. It's like short term, right?
I use it. I use like the Fibonacci tools for investing too. Like to find me a good zone. Like you could treat it the same way. You don't have to day trade it. You could long term trade it, right? To get you like a pretty good entry. Joey says invest in the casinos, not the games.
That's smart.
Facts. Yeah,
that's
facts.
Smart.
Facts. Yeah, bro. I mean, how much? Like I think
good. That's good.
Yeah,
I better go to bed.
Yeah, we're good, bro. We're good. This was one of the reasons why I wanted to have you on too. I wanted to get your crypto takes because
buy Bitcoin.
Yeah,
buy Tesla. Well, Tesla's up a lot right now. Don't buy Tesla at the moment.
Meta is a great buy right now.
That is pretty good right now.
Buy. Yeah, it is in the golden pocket. If you guys trade and or do technical analysis, it is in the golden pocket as of this last week.
So my final thoughts.
Let's do it.
And I could be, again, disclaimer, as I said many times, guys and girls. For me, what I'm doing, I can't suggest what you do. just in case Rudy, and we can't predict the market, we can't predict the future. What I'm doing is I am still buying. I'm being more selective. I'm buying things that are down because I personally think eventually we're going to go back up. And so I wouldn't really recommend, I can't recommend anything to you. I'm not buying anything that's already up a lot. I'm looking at opportunities, little cards, mostly sealed, but there are a few cards that I'm like, hey, that card I've always wanted, that SIR is down 30%, and I picked it up. There's little ETBs, little booster boxes, whatever you want. If there's an opportunity and it's something you always wanted, and now it's a huge discount, maybe consider picking up something on a small scale, just in case things do go up and you're going to be like, dang, I didn't buy nothing.
Yeah, no, I love that take, dude. Let me give you the collection side. So you cover the investment side. Guys, just grab one of your favorite product, if it's a booster box or an ETB, and just say that you have one just in case things either go lower or go up, right? And just like for me, I'm very picky with my buys right now. Like I'm buying really, really niche things, but it's keeping my collection going. But I'm also listening to Rudy and grabbing this stuff, just in case, not going all in. There's opportunity that's going to be not only now, but in probably next year. So just a little bit, just a tiny, tiny bit of buying.
Ooh.
Right? I mean, that's just safe.
That's safe.
Like,
that's
safe. Like I don't think safety is talked about enough. It's like just
safety doesn't buy Lambos, Henry.
True. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm poor, guys. Obviously, freaking got Spanish destined rivals over here because I'm freaking poor. Duh. God, it's so funny. But it's like you're right, bro. It's like it doesn't. You got to risk it to get the biscuit. But I've been burned by Pokemon before. I was buying those like cases of collection boxes, like the Voltorb V box. I was like, I got to invest in Pokemon. I just got to buy. And these are on sale. They're so cheap. I got to buy. And I held those things for like 3 years. I'm like, what?
And if you would have held them a couple months ago, would they have been worth it?
Probably.
So you sold too early, Joey. Just don't talk about it. The boy be selling too early. You should have held longer, bro.
I held them for like 6 years.
We should have done 7, buddy. 7 was your lucky number. You're about to hit gold.
I should have did TA on the Pokemon boxes.
Chart didn't tell you.
Did you see Nostalgianomics trying to talk about technical analysis on a Pokemon TCG chart? I almost flipped my computer when he tried to give TA advice.
Specifically what you're speaking of.
Bro, it was so funny. He brought up the TCG player chart and he's like, oh, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of TA for today's video. And I was like, please don't. So damn good. That's my guy. That's the GOAT, bro. I'm not, but all right, guys, we're going to get out of here.
Thanks for having me on, dude.
Yeah, of course, bro. Let's do this again. Maybe we'll have Joey on. We'll do it three-way.
If Joey's down, bro, I'm down. You guys let me know.
Yeah, that'd be hella fun. All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys later.